life beyond the shore, just out of reach. Yet the waters ever change, flowing like time. The path is yours to climb. In the white light, a hand reaches through. A double-edged blade cuts your heart in two. Waking dreams fade away. Embrace the brand new day. Sing with me a song of birthrights and love. The light scatters to the sky above. Dawn breaks through the gloom, white as a bone, lost in thoughts, all alone. You are the ocean's gray waves, destined to seek life beyond the shore, just out of reach. Yet the waters ever change, flowing like time. The path is yours to climb. Embrace the dark you call a home. Gaze upon an empty white throne, a legacy of lies, a familiar disguise. Sing with me a song of conquest and fate. The black wither cracks beneath its weight. Night breaks through the day, hard as a stone, lost in thoughts, all alone. The path you walk on belongs to destiny. Just let it flow. All of your joy and your pain will fall like the tide. Let it flow. Life is not just filled with happiness nor sorrow. Even the thorn in your heart, in time it may become.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Untitled Sickos Project, where we're back once again, you know, with our weekly show and everything. Unfortunately, we have some sad news. Luke got died. There's only 5 more people on the Oregon Trail right now. And those 5 include me, Bears fan, Carsausage, Nickman, Magnum Trash, and CrossRenRen. Unfortunately, the rations are low, and we might have to eat our logo next. It's not looking too pretty.
I mean,
I
I
do
feel like we've already eaten Jugger. I mean, that's why he's not here right now.
Hey.
We do have some good news. You know, I've taken a whole shit ton of Tylenol, and I can feel the autism levels growing in my
man.
body as we speak.
True. I just wanted to say shout out to all the autistic people out there. We know why you watch us, and I'm glad that we could go vibe for vibe.
Oh, breakaway, touchdown Virginia.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, guys, as usual, we have our welcome mat, And we don't really have a lot of a lot of sports news today, but I do have something interesting. Guys, this is more of a general question. What was like a food, gimmick that you guys loved growing up? Like growing up,
gimmick?
one of my like favorite, not like gimmick, but like one of the like popular branding. Like one of my favorite drinks growing up was Pepsi Next. Because for some reason I really like the taste of Pepsi Next. And I was just trying to pose the question: what was a drink or like a treat or something that you guys had growing up that you wish came back?
I think it was basic, man. Drink, it was, Coca-Cola, bro. Like, that's, the world of Coke is like 2 steps, it's not actually 2 steps to the right of me, but like, the world of Coke is in Georgia. Like, Coke reigns supreme, there really isn't much, bro. It is name brand.
You never like having like discontinued items or anything like that? Like
Yeah, that's what I mean,
items that I
essentially.
used to have from my childhood. Go to me last though. I generally don't feel like.
The Marlins took the lead. The Marlins took the lead.
Okay, I have a drink and also a food. What do you guys want first, drink or food?
Give me the food.
Go drink.
Drink first.
All right, drink. Vault. It was basically like the next generation of Surge, and which was basically a competitor to Mountain Dew, and God, it was so good. Like, fuck, why did you assholes discontinue it?
That is,
And
I've never heard of that.
I think it was before your time.
yeah,
Probably.
it was like the first like proper like gamer drink. Like people, it was like their slogan was it's an energy drink that drinks like a soda. Vault, get to it.
Was it like advertised as an energy drink or like
It was advertised as like fucking gamer sludge. I remember all the commercials were in green. There was always like some dude like playing his PS3. Like,
is green just the gamer color? Is that
yeah,
what it
green.
is?
Listen,
Man.
green is.
I mean,
listen.
green needs go. Mountain Dew, man. Consume.
Listen, anything that was
buy,
old
sell,
at the
sell,
time would have a
sell.
logo color that was green. Like the logo would be green because it's, you know what it meant.
green starts with G, so does gamer. As far as like food though, gosh, I'm probably aging myself so much by saying this, but Cheez-It grips, dude. They were like just like,
Yeah.
yes. Somebody else here remembers, but it was like these like little bite-sized Cheez-Its that came in like a bag, and it was like, oh man, nothing made me happier in 4th grade than when I finished my fucking homework and I was just like, yeah, I'm getting a bag of fucking grips.
Speaking of, I guess, 4th grade, not really 4th grade, this is more like, I don't know when this was, but I don't know if they still have these products. They probably do, but like, there was like pig in a blanket, like little things. I remember always, this was my routine. Bro, Tuesday when I got home from school, bro, I warm up those little, like, get like at least 10 of those like pig in a blankets and watch the Edge and Christian show on WWE Network, bro. That was my Tuesday, bro. I would get home and watch the Edge and Christian show. That totally reeks of awesomeness, bro. I love that show so much, man.
God, the WWE had you in a choke.
Bro, I
Cold,
love
man.
the
Vince
Edge and Christian
McMahon
show, bro.
is up there with Ronald Reagan for the fuck shit he did to black people, in all honesty. I ain't even gonna lie.
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. That was you just reminded me of a memory, a childhood memory, one may say, of getting home on Tuesday and watching the new episode of the Edge and Christian show that totally reeks of awesomeness.
What was yours, Magnum?
Yeah. Okay. You guys remember those milk and cereal bars? Like,
I do.
Oh my god!
Do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Man, those were,
and like the insides were like gunky and some shit.
Yeah, well, like okay, so like I remember having like every time in kindergarten, I had for lunch, like I had these fucking
fuck my
milk
ass!
and cereal bars.
Fuck, I was doing
Cinnamon,
so good.
like it was like it was Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like for most of the time because it was so good. I love them. They're like cereal with like bits of cream in all around it. Like it was so good.
It's a breakfast churro in my eyes. It's always been a breakfast
remember,
churro.
My mom and dad would get me and my brother those from the gas station for breakfast while we were going to Minnesota.
The gas station? You broke up that gas station? Fuck, like Spencer, you've brung up gas station twice already today. Do you live off the gas station?
Listen, man, gas stations fucking mean something, man.
Listen, what,
you know,
back in the
listen, man,
back in the 1900s, all you ate was gas station food, bro? That's crazy, bro.
7-Eleven, so like I get it.
I also remember.
Yesterday I got a free drink at a fucking terrible station. For gas station. So yeah, like it works.
Something else I remember from those days, fucking Sobe. I feel like nobody drinks Sobe anymore.
Well, I think it got discontinued a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know what a Sobe is.
I've heard of it, but I've never. I don't think I've lived long enough to see it.
They used to have this stuff called like lizard lava and shit. It was like this specially made stuff where it was like juice, but it was like almost like a smoothie milk kind of thing in a bottle. Like, damn, that shit was fucking good. Like, although keep in mind my childhood was during the early 2000s, you know, during the age where like fucking the coolest thing you could do was like skateboarding and listening to Limp Bizkit.
And 9/11, that happened. That happened too, right?
That wasn't cool. That was just a tragedy.
Oh, you're right. God, but
You're the
it's
only one here.
Listen, it's very funny to talk to people that like were there before 9/11. Because I love to say, like, bro, how was the world before TSA, man? How's the world before you had to take off your shoes?
You barely came conscious at that point. You barely.
What's the world before the Patriot Act?
Yeah, how's the world before the Patriots? How's it happened before Mo Lewis assassinated fucking Drew Bledsoe? I mean, he basically assassinated Drew Bledsoe's career. Like when you think about it, he was never the same afterwards.
Pretty much.
I mean, because he was old for the most part. He was old at that point.
5 years old at that point when 9/11 happened, but from what I remember, it was all right. You know, like
It was all right. It was all right. I mean,
minus the planes. I mean, 9/11 wasn't that. 9/11 was kind of chill.
Minus the buildings falling and all.
Yeah,
that.
I thought we were just talking about pre 9/11 in general. Like,
yeah, tell me. Do you remember pre 9/11?
You just like, oh man, I sure do love the Twin Towers. I hope they never go down.
True.
The most distinct memory I have was the previous spring before 9/11. We went to Disney World, and apparently I love the shit out of Tom Sawyer's Island, and on the flight down to Orlando, my brother got to sit in the cockpit of the plane to take a couple pictures, which I'm pretty sure they don't allow anymore.
I wonder why.
No, Spencer, I just have a random thing. Did you live your world in like a grainy filter? Because I think I've said this before, maybe to someone. I used to deadass think people in like when I was younger, people thought in the 50s used to like live the world in black and white. Like their vision was black and white. It's like, well, all the photos I see of the 1950s and whatnot are in black and white. So clearly people must have like, you know, viewed the world in black and white.
Well, I do remember some chromatic aberration, but like.
How is it to live in a society where Obama wasn't president? You actually remember
honestly,
it.
it was a whole lot of people just calling George Bush an idiot, and
yeah, you lived through George Bush activism, man. You lived.
No.
Yeah,
he lived through the right-wing nut jobs and the liberal weenies, guys.
Look, dude, I saw that during that election, and I was like, wow. I don't know what that means, but boy, this George Bush guy.
That's what I was like when I watched those epic rap battles of histories. You know, when I saw Obama versus Romney, I'm like,
listen, Spencer, you lived through Jib Jab.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, I did.
If you think about it, Epic Rap Battles of History is basically just our generation's version of it, really. They're just our
True.
What else did I live through that was like a cultural indicator of like 90s 2000s culture? I remember Nickelodeon Gas, which was like basically,
Dog.
hey, what if we just
Yeah, I remember watching that like as a
Give it
kid,
to me,
when
give it to me,
mainly, when I was like in Puerto Rico or something like that, because they had that channel, but not here when I in my cable with my cable, and I always loved watching Double Dare on there because I just found it so fun. I don't.
Oh, this is a fucking wild story. So guys, believe it or not, my first ever YouTube debut.
Let's fucking go!
Oh, he's talking right now. Anywho, my first ever YouTube debut,
Go.
my cousin recorded me while I was at Nickelodeon Sports Resort. And you want to know what it was? It was like a really shitty ran down version of Double Dare. And you want to know what happened? I had to go up there and I had to like tell like all these like questions like what color are Boots' boots? And I said red or some shit, like because like it's the easiest thing in the world because I'm a toddler at the time. Or no, I was like 8 or something. But yeah, no. Eventually I got up to the stage and we actually like played a mini game on Double Dare. You want to know what they made me do? They made me and some poor other, I want to say it was like some 16-year-old kid who clearly did not want to be up there right now. They had us to put our face into a literal fucking whipped cream pie to find a cherry, and we cannot use our hands or anything. I looked ecstatic. The dude next to me, he looked like he would rather kill himself. It was like that one thing, I could tell like in the background, someone was definitely doing the Rogic thing where he was holding the camera and pointing at it, like, oh yeah, this is all on camera.
Let me know, do you love the way
Oh no, and you want to know the worst part? I fucking won. He tried to. He wanted to not look embarrassed in front of an 8-year-old. And I won in like under 30 seconds. He was struggling throughout the entire time. And let's just say this. I looked at him after it and I was a child and I could just see from his face, like through all the whipped cream, he wanted to strangle me. I ended up winning like a shirt and some like a Nickelodeon slime. So yeah, guys, I may have accidentally caused someone to be a natural danger to to
spawned the next
Nickelodeon
Chris
Double
Benoit.
Dare.
Good job, buddy.
He's in jail now.
I mean,
that 16-year-old would go on to shoot Samuel.
no.
No, Fritz.
But yeah, Fritz.
No.
No,
but
forget
yeah,
Spritz. We're getting the hose. The hose is
Yeah.
out.
Oh, what? It's
But
too
yeah,
hard to eat the
back
hose.
back to the topic at hand. Since I had one more thing I wanted to say, and I'm sure Nick had one thing that he wanted. This isn't necessarily one thing, but Sweet Tarts back in the day used to have like the orange, like instead of lime they had orange, and that was my favorite flavor. And then they got rid of it. So fuck you, Sweet Tarts.
I'm surprised that you know.
But
like,
on
I'm
a more
surprised you know the flavors of like Sweet Tarts. I'm surprised.
bro, that was my shit growing up. Sweet Tarts was my favorite candy. Anywho,
None of
now
the
for
kids
the
could
other.
pronounce retard at my school, so they called me Sweetheart.
Okay, man. Okay,
Lamau.
okay, man. Okay.
Traumatic
But yeah.
history. It's okay,
but-
Spencer. We love you.
But yeah, up next. But yeah, other than that, there's two more that I wanted to mention. One because I saw it today, and another one it was something I genuinely remember. This is more of a fast food item, but dog, I remember back in the day, Wendy's used to have a Monterey Jack chicken sandwich. Dog, that shit slapped so hard. I loved it, and that would be the only thing.
Wendy should bring back the pretzel bacon here, bro. That shit I would. I hate to stop myself because this is something bad. I would I
Good.
don't know, offer up. I don't know. I want it.
Offer up
But yeah.
JuggerBear sacrifice.
Yeah,
I will-
we
I-
already
yeah.
ate him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'll sacrifice Matt Eberflus's I don't know, jaw.
But yeah, the last thing I wanted to say, so I saw this today, but apparently, one of the old, like, Dr. Pepper drinks was, like, Dr. Pepper 10, which is, like, whatever, it's a low-calorie drink. But I remember it specifically for the commercials, because during every commercial, they would say, this drink is not for women.
I saw that on my timeline because of you, and I was like, that is very funny. To be like, this is
Oh my
not
God, I
women do
remember that.
not like the Big Ten. I don't know. Something like
It's like
I distinctly remember how many fucking commercials back then were just like, this is for guys, for dudes. Please stay the fuck out.
no Sipsy liberal will eat
Maybe
fucking
I think it
drink
was
this
like,
drink.
maybe it was
Fuck, I dropped my
wrapped out to
controller.
like the 10th degree, like it wrapped around itself to like to being serious again. Like we just
Oh my... Nah, the thing is, I knew what they were trying to do because the whole stereotype around, like, diet and, like, zero-calorie drinks was, like, only women and gay people drank them. So, like, inherently,
people
they're
and
trying to
women?
break a stereotype
gay people do.
by inflicting another stereotype.
Dude, why is this associated with with gay people and women? I don't like. Why are they grouped together? I was like,
Girls
oh,
and
they
gays.
must, they like the same sex. That's effeminate. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, man, you do it for the girls and gays, you know. You don't-
Yeah, this
No,
one's for
is
the
kinda
girls
off
and the
topic.
gays.
This is kind of off topic, but I just remember, I remember those kinds of commercials, but then I would remember that, and then I remember the commercials they'd have with like that fucking Sasquatch from like Jacqueline's beef jerky, like all those fucking commercials that they used to have, and they would always catch my attention because there was no commercials like that. Like they would literally
I mean,
just
they still do it.
they
just
still
not
do it.
frequently.
It's just it was literally just commercials where the Sasquatch just causes chaos, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Man, that's who we need running our country. The fucking Jax Link Sasquatch. He'd get shit done.
True. I'd vote for him. But Nick, was there any food or anything that you liked growing up that is sadly discontinued?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look, I just eat what I eat, and personally, like in terms of like anything that's discontinued, it's hard to think because it's like I don't know. Like most of the stuff that I still eat is like it's been here for a long time. I guess if there's something I can bitch about though, about changes with food and all that. And I think this is a very valid complaint because I know many people have this complaint. It feels like things you have now are like they feel a lot smaller than they used to be. Like I know something like a Twinkie or something is way smaller than it used to be. Like something like that, or something like a bag of chips feels more emptier than it already was. Like it's more just something where it's like I'm noticing the trends here. I'm noticing what you are doing with this, and I don't like it.
I'm noticing we're living in a society.
They're trying to make.
Don't put your evil tricks on me. I know, okay? Don't like.
I'm a fat ass. I know when I'm getting hoed out. Now give me the four more ounces in my goddamn large soda, or else I'm gonna get your manager and you're going back in the psych ward.
I'm here to eat chips, not air. I'm not here to eat oxygen.
Yeah, bro.
I
I get
mean,
enough of
chips
that.
are
I'm already
technically
full from
air.
that, bro. Call me the gourmet king,
Listen.
bro. I'm eating that shit up. Like,
Listen, bro. These chip companies, you know what they're giving you? They're giving you the bag of wins from SpongeBob.
oh, dude.
I mean-
Yosuke, you could be very cool if you let me get another King Crazy, bro.
Listen, they can literally just advertise something as literally a bag of air, and it would sell off the shelves because why not? It's a chip bag full of air.
Dude, I like that. I like that someone made a product that's nothing. Like, it's just nothing. It comes with the packaging, but it's nothing. Oh, plus
Guys,
we got a
this is a
good Yosuke. You suck. I hope you never get your gay route.
I will say this. There's a reason why the Lorax has a shit ton of standing power still. I don't care what people say. That was a good movie.
Dude, I do. You remind me of oh my dude.
No.
No, dude, remind me of you reminded me of a childhood memory where me and my two other my cousins Dude, this is so immature, dude. Like, me and my two other cousins, I was at my cousin's house in North Carolina, and we watched the Lorax movie. And I think anytime they showed like a butt on screen, we would go like butt, and all giggle together. I don't know why. That's a memory. I don't know why we did that, but
You were that easy to please. Huh?
it was like aha, look, it's a butt, ah ha 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 ha, and we all laughed.
I too.
I was a fucking third wheel for my older brother and his date while we watched the Lorax.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have to deal with that because I'm the oldest sibling. And I also have not dated. But,
Was he like
Bro.
babysitting? Was he like babysitting you or something? Like,
No, here's the thing. I was 17, he was 19. They watched this shit of their own volition.
Oh.
who brings their little brother to a date? Who brings their little brother?
No,
Well, his
you guys
little
don't get it. It's a
Listen,
power
someone
move.
someone needs to sit in the cut
No,
chair.
no. It's a power move because you can show your date. Look, I'm good at handling children. Look at my little brother. And then you make sure your brother. You say, hey, you better act right, or I'm gonna fucking like power bomb you when we get home.
I'm gonna knock
not
your
even-
block off.
He's not even 2 years older than me. That's the crazy part.
No, I did that. I used to I say powerbomb because I unironically did that with my brother. Not like I get upset, but like anytime he like did something like he was gonna do something bad, I said, if you do this, I'm going to powerbomb you. I wouldn't do it hard. I would just be like, I'm gonna powerbomb you, and that like
Yeah,
those were like the words of God. To be like, he's just like no. So like, I'm just like, dude, like don't do this thing, or I'm gonna like you know when I'm like babysitting him.
Apparently,
like,
apparently my brother used me as sort of a litmus test for his dates. Like, essentially, if the date treated me like shit, that was a red flag. And
well, you know what? Hey,
No, that's so real. That's so
reasonable.
real.
That's reasonable. I guess he has good intentions on it, so I guess that makes sense. I guess.
Yeah. Well, long story short, memories are cool. Pepsi, bring back Crystal Pepsi. Everyone would love that. And
bring back
Wendy's, bring
Crystal
back the
Meth,
Monterey
too.
Jack chicken sandwich.
Yeah, when
And cheese it, bring back Grips. I miss Grips.
I
Fuck.
keep thinking you're gonna say grits, and I'm like, fucking grits exist.
No,
Speaking of
Grips.
grits, Nick, do you have a Zaxby's in Vegas?
Yeah, there's actually, I know there's like, I think there's 2 in
I mean,
Vegas.
because I mentioned Zaxby's. We were talking about Raising Cane's and Zaxby's, and all these fuckers said that they never had Zaxby's or Zaxby's isn't up there, and I was like, I felt my heart. I was like, what the fuck? These Midwestern fucks have never had a Zaxby's before. They're missing out, man.
Yeah, I know there was one that opened up not too long ago, but yeah, Vegas is just pretty much, in terms of places like that, yeah, it's very much a Cane's town.
We got our Culvers here. It's fine. We got our.
That's burgers, man. That's a burger. I'm talking about straight chicken, dog.
But yeah,
Fuck!
I
Culver's
straight up,
is fine.
I straight
have
up
to
wish
get-
we had a Waffle House here.
But well, guys, it's time to talk about sports. You know, we're
Ooh,
going
I
to
want to talk about childhood trauma.
real quick. I am just gonna say this. There is not much to really talk about in college football because I don't really think a shit ton of things happened this week. Other
Yeah,
than
Iowa State was on a bye.
There's one
Mike
thing.
Gundy got fired.
Yeah, there's
Mike
one
Gundy,
thing, Mike
yeah.
Gundy's gone.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Mike Gundy. He was a
I never-
man. He was 40.
I never thought I'd see the day. I thought they would give him like the grace of like finishing out the season, but no.
From what I heard, they offered him that, you know, type of ending for him where it's like, okay, look, we both know, like both of us know you're not lasting after this season, but we'd be willing to let you finish out this season and you move on. But apparently Gundy was like, you know what, I can just leave now. It's fine.
Well, I guess that's fair enough. He seems like a guy who would just do that. Like it's clear that he realized like this was something that had to happen.
Leaving the game before the game leaves you. Russell Wilson doesn't know about that.
Yeah, it just sucks about Gundy because like I feel like we kind of just lost the last link to like the 2000s and like 2010s college football. I mean, obviously there's still some left, but Mike Gundy is such like an influential figure because Oklahoma State is such a like more recognized school than something than like I would say like Iowa or something. Like he
I
is
mean,
yeah.
a lot of that has to do with Gundy. Like he put that team on the map. That's
Yeah, he
Yeah.
there recruitment actually went up after his "I'm a man, I'm 40" speech, because a lot of like athletes saw that as Gundy sticking up for the little
I
man.
would love if my coach did that. Like him like backing me up like that. Like that is someone I would play for. Like
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
sucks because it feels like we lost like the last true like Southern hard-nosed football coach.
yeah,
Like
Yeah,
college
it really
football.
sucks. It makes it worse how it ended because it's just like the prime was so great, but the ending was just so terrible.
having your last game being a blowout to Tulsa is just truly something.
Or at least we have Kirk Ferentz to stink up the joint.
Nah, he's probably gonna. Honestly, I think once he's gonna retire
Unless
this
like
decade.
unless Iowa like bottoms out, that's never gonna happen. I don't.
It really is a wait and see with him because I don't know. Like, I mean, there's been rumors about when that would ever happen, but it does feel like that day is getting closer and closer.
Well, it doesn't really matter if he leaves because his same ideology is gonna be there because they're just gonna hire his kids. But
Oh, get it.
yeah,
Oh,
he
I
did.
thought it was 204. Fuck yeah.
It's just like like a lot of these coaches just don't know how to live through the NIL era. You know, I think that's the
Fucking-
downfall. I think that's
Yeah,
the-
Dab
Finn,
fucks, dude. He
this
might
is a
not have a
good
job
tran-
in like 2 or 3 years.
This is a good transition to Clemson because yikes.
I think
I
this
don't
is just like the athletic conference in general.
I don't
It's so closed.
I don't think they're gonna fire Dabo. At least not this year.
Uh,
if
I don't
anything,
think they fire him, but I could see Dabo just leaving for
Leaving?
another school.
yeah.
Also, this past weekend is where I learned where Dabo's nickname came from. It's apparently because when he was Bill Swinney, they used to call him that boy Swinney, but they couldn't pronounce that boy, so that became that boy.
But it's clear that Clemson season's already over, unfortunately. And if
And
it
I'm
gets
afraid
worse
it
next
is.
year,
And
I
I'm
don't
afraid
know.
Swinney is
Yeah.
no longer that boy.
Well, the thing is, I think it's just like the ACC is kind of falling off in general. Like, there's no like passing of the torch within that conference right now. Granted,
I mean, right now,
FSU.
I don't know, man. Miami's doing pretty well right now.
They're
Miami,
doing pretty well.
Again, Miami's
FSU,
gonna-
Georgia Tech's doing well. Like, you know.
Miami might just go to the SEC though. Like, I
That's-
feel that itch every single time I look at this team. Like, why have they not gone there yet?
Well, you have to remember,
Mario
Florida
Cristobal
State and
competing.
Clemson almost did that before then. I think that was also right before Florida State had their season from hell last year. So that quieted, that shut that down for the time being. But I don't think those rumors are gonna die just yet.
I just think conference realignment is just it's just horrible. I don't like it. I don't like
Utter
conference
woke
realignment.
garbage.
Yeah, it is just a game of, oh, who's gonna throw the most money at this team. The unfortunate thing is, there's like, I think one team that really emerged as like one of the new potential juggernauts of the ACC, and that's the Yellow Jackets. They've been fucking amazing recently.
Yeah.
And honestly, they have a good shot at making the playoffs this year if they just win the games that they need to win.
Again,
or
well,
win the games they
ACC is
should
kind
win.
of- yeah. The ACC, it's kind of a it's really up for grabs here. Like anyone can win.
Really
it.
is.
Anyone.
Yeah, SMU's screwed. UNC's washed. The Tigers, we already said. There's no one really else on here that's like jumps out in front of you. Obviously, the
Guys.
Seminoles and Hurricanes.
I would
but
say.
like,
I would say Miami, and Florida
I mean,
State.
I would have given Syracuse a mention, but their quarterback got injured and he's out for the year. So.
Oh yeah.
And,
Speaking of quarterbacks out, Don Mateer, that's not good.
Also,
yeah.
I would just want to say Pittsburgh for the memes.
Yeah, OU is going to be out with Oklahoma's now. It's now going to be without John Mateer for a good bit. So that's
Yeah.
gonna be rough on them.
Not to mention too, Cal losing last week really dampered like a lot of my expectations on them, because all I heard was, oh, Cal's an underrated team, they're sneaky good. You let San Diego State put 34 on you, and you didn't even respond with a single point.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
they were doing good before then. They put belt to ass to Minnesota, but then they just fucking lay an egg like that against San Diego State. It's like, I mean, that is the most Cal shit to happen right there. You put belt to ass to Minnesota, and then you get fucking embarrassed by San Diego State.
I gotta be honest though, as somebody who actually follows that team, a stiff win could beat the Gophers.
Yeah.
They'll be,
I
they'll probably,
feel like that loss
they'll
is more
blow
of a
out
benefit
Rutgers
than it does
though.
Cal, honestly.
That'll probably happen.
Last but not least, I want to say about the American Athletic the American Coastal Conference. My bad. SMU. What the fuck is going on? I'm
don't
sorry,
know.
but
Yeah.
like that.
They were always
like,
I mean, they were always going to take a step back. I think I
Yeah.
right, but like, sorry, losing to Baylor in overtime and double overtime. Baylor's kept close with some teams, and they'll probably beat Oklahoma State, but like, they're still not the best of the Big 12.
I was still
And not to mention too.
sorry.
What's up? No,
Nothing,
go
you-
ahead.
Yeah, for SMU, I was actually watching the them versus TCU for the last battle of the Iron Skillet, at least for now. And like it was a game. Like it was just I just feel like no one wanted I feel like SMU just didn't want to win. I felt like they were just battling.
Well, they
with the
they
win
threw
last.
two quarter interceptions, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, this
just,
is a good music video.
I'm really disappointed in SMU and just the ACC in general.
Oh, Florida State missed it.
Oh.
Mm.
All this being said, if the American Coastal Conference doesn't get their shit together, I think we might have to start calling the Big 12 the better of the Power 4 schools instead of the ACC.
It's a wait and see. It's a wait and see to see what happens. But I mean, I'll say this about the ACC and Big 12. None of their teams had a performance as bad as Illinois last week.
I'm just
I don't know. UCLA did lose to New Mexico.
I hate saying this. Is Indiana a powerhouse now?
They're legit right now. Like I'm tired of pretending otherwise. They're legit.
Oh no,
right
they're
now.
legit. I'm holding
You
off on
beat the
powerhouse.
crap out of. Yeah, they're not a powerhouse yet. I think if Kurt stays for more years, then they could have a shot at being a powerhouse. But for the time being, I would say no. But in terms of like right here, right now, like beating Illinois like 63-10, like on prime time, out of a national audience, that's some damn good stuff right there.
Oh man, that Purdue game is gonna just like, oh.
No.
It might
dude,
be
come
a
on
really
now.
good game.
Hey man, we kept it close in Notre Dame. We're fine. We're doing
Listen,
just
it
fine.
can't be as bad
no,
as
I
last
agree.
year. It can't be as bad as last year.
Yeah, I think Purdue shit talks is kind of off.
I'm
until
so
Purdue,
goated, bro.
like,
That's
I think
me!
Purdue's shit talk kind of falls off
I hate that they're
until
good.
they.
I hate that they're really good right now. I can't say shit. All I can do is just talk about how Barry Odom looks kind of good. Like all I can.
I mean, I still think I think Purdue went from like a bad Big Ten school to like the I want to say like what is like the definition of like an okay Big Ten school? Well, like not Rutgers, but like Nebraska. They're like a Nebraska right now, and they're like a Nebraska, and that's fine.
Have you seen those trick plays that he's been doing? Like that's
He-
cool.
he-
we got
yeah,
we
he
got
is.
hype moments in Aura now. We got hype moments in Aura.
Yeah. If you can beat Rutgers, I think you could probably be about on Minnesota's and Iowa's.
We have
level
a
currently.
bye week. We have a bye week this week, unfortunately.
So
I
speaking
don't
of
know.
bye weeks, the reason I didn't mention UCLA is because they didn't play New Mexico last week. They faced the bye week and still lost.
Yeah, they're going
True.
to Northwestern tomorrow. Good God, that game is gonna be experience.
Yeah. I did want to say one more thing that's not related to any of the power. It's group of 6. As you guys know, I have a friend who like fucking he goes to the school and he's one of the players on the team. Like I've told you guys this before. I was very surprised when I looked at his Snapchat story, and in preparation of playing them, they were burning a fucking mascot of the New Mexico State Aggies, like in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if this was like a group activity or if like the football team set it up or if it was like a bunch of fans, but they were just burning that shit. Like
Were they
the
like
fucking
were they like cursing them? Were they like putting a curse
I have
on?
no clue. It was weird. So if New Mexico wins or loses tomorrow, we will see if it was a curse or if it was karma. I just found that
Alright.
kind of interesting. Well,
Can we,
and
is it time to bring up the MLB playoff push now? Is it time?
yes, it is. Before we
Yes, the
before we
the
start, we
baseball
just want to
baby is
reiterate
almost
we
here.
are. We're just gonna say this: we are not jinxing any of these teams.
I am. I am.
Whatever we say,
I am.
whatever we say is not going to affect them. And I think we can all agree by saying this. The Astros are not making this shit.
No, I hope they do.
Are.
No, I hope they do. No, I'm putting my foot down. No,
Oh yeah.
I
lot
want.
of
I need those fuck ass.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Not to get political, but I need to push agenda. I have a bang. I need to make a tweet. I need to make a Twitter, make an Instagram. So I need those fuck ass Tigers. Listen, Detroit can do it. Listen, the Lions can do what they want. The Tigers, bro. I need you guys out of the playoffs. The amount of shit is going to happen from them doing the little celebration, bro. Oh my god, I do not care about whatever's happening in the fucking up north, bro. But that shit would be hilarious, bro. It would be hilarious, bro. So yeah, no, for purely for rage bait purposes, fuck you, Tigers.
The Tigers
Yeah.
have blown like one of the biggest division leads like in MLB history, right?
Yeah, that's a real punch in the dick, and it's made people here. Actually, I can't get a good read on I can't get a good read on sports because all the people I work with are those fucking let's go sports ball types.
I hope
I
the
will
team
say
does
this,
well.
I imagine the feeling in Michigan is like the Tigers are kind of blowing shit right now, but the Lions just beat the Ravens, so I think they're fine, all things considered.
Yeah, my mom just put her Tiger shit in the closet and she's like going full Lions. Last time I saw her, she was wearing some shirt she got for donating blood, and it's like proud blood sponsor of the Detroit Lions.
Damn, Dan Campbell doing blood sacrifices now.
They're bringing out blood sacrifices now. Jeez.
Damn. Dan, look, I will give Dan Campbell. He has a fucking way of running a game.
Listen,
Granted,
if you pay,
Listen, man,
if
you
you-
gotta use the sacrifices against Joe Flacco.
listen, if you if you pay $20, we will personally inject your blood into Jared Goff.
In case you're wondering, the Tigers are currently leading right now against the Red Sox.
Oh, poor
Right now,
Red Sox.
3-2. And like what were they?
By the
up
way,
like,
nice job getting
15?
King Crazy.
Like,
Yeah, I'm very happy right now.
And and the Rangers are putting are 7-2 against the Guardians. So I feel like
Oh,
the
baseball's
Tigers are gonna
weird.
get back. And like I got to talk about the Astros though, like they're because they were up in that division for a while now, and then the Mariners just came in out of nowhere and swept them in their
I
own
mean,
house.
good for the
And
Mariners, in all honesty. Like, after this, like, going on that run, they deserved to get into the playoffs. It is just very funny that that was how they did it, and not because, like, someone else ate shit. It was like, oh yeah, the Mariners might just be the best team in the AL right now.
they are
I mean,
they clinched for the first time in 2000 since 2001. They have won the AL West, and they're getting a
like, it,
first round bye.
Oh
like,
God.
yeah, like the Mariners, let's see, yeah, they've won 17 out of their last 18 games.
Oh geez. So the last time the Mariners won their division, there was a national tragedy. What do you suppose
Oh,
they got cooking up this year?
I mean, Tylenol causing autism was pretty major, in all honesty. I think that's our national tragedy.
I think we're overlooking a really big one right now.
Um, NL or AL?
No, well, I'm talking about national tragedies, but if we're talking about teams,
Uh,
the Mets.
yeah.
How about that? How about
Look, man, I would rather have the Reds in the playoffs than the Mets because, by God, they have hitting, and hitting is what gets you to win games in the postseason. And you want to know what the Reds don't have? Hitting.
Yo, guess what? The Marlins are currently leading the Mets 2-6.
yeah?
Yep.
Mm.
Currently, the Reds and Brewers are up, are tied 1-1 right now. So,
Well,
Brewers, I need you to make the call right now.
I'll
You
keep you
already
checked
have a
on there.
first round bye.
Still want the 1 seed.
Like,
yeah, we want home field advantage.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry,
Touchdown,
man.
Virginia.
I'm sorry, man, but like, would you rather have an easy win just in case the Reds somehow get there, or would you rather go up against like the Dodgers or the Padres, or not Dodgers, Padres, or would you rather go up against like the fucking Mets or Dodgers?
I don't think
Or
they'd be going up against the Mets or Dodgers if they get number 1.
Yeah, number one always gets the easiest seed in the divisional.
right, yeah, that would be the Mets. Oh no, fuck, never
No,
mind. I
it's
forgot.
not Mets
I
or
forgot
Oh
that
Dodgers.
man.
it's.
It's
But yeah, no,
1, 4,
man.
5, and 2, 3, 6.
I forgot how it worked. My bad.
And
But yeah.
and no, there's no 7 seed, so shut the fuck up.
I do just want to go back to the Astros real quickly because I was looking at this like last night, and it really stood out that like the Astros, with the exception of June, because in June the Astros went 19-7, but the rest of the year the Astros have just been a very, frankly put, they've been a very mediocre baseball team. Like in March and April they went 16-14, May they went 15-13. Already mentioned June, July they went 12-13, August they went 13-15, and September so far they've gone 10-12. Like they, with the exception of like June, they have really not been an inspiring baseball team, to put it lightly.
Ever since the 2023, like I think they've been a very inconsistent team, and I think a lot of that is just due to the fact that like either people are getting injured or people are just being inconsistent. Like their pitching has like completely fallen to shit right now. Like
Yeah,
it is bad.
like yeah, the thing with the pitching is like like Hunter Brown will keep doing what he's doing, but the rest of the pitching staff outside of like Hunter Brown is just a mess. Like they've had a constant rotation of like 4 and 5 guys. How even like number 3 pitchers they've had to constantly rotate because the guys they've had have either been injured or they suck ass. And
But
even
yeah,
guys that have been able to pitch, like Framber Valdez, is doing bullshit like throwing the ball right at the catcher.
Baseball's weird,
Hmm.
man.
True. But yeah, I mean, on the other side, but yeah,
You're
long
telling me
story
baseball
short,
is gay while you pay millions of dollars to catch balls in your hand? Okay, sure, bro.
yeah. Long story short, the AL picture is the AL picture is the SpongeBob image where it's like he's in like hell or something, and then the NL is just basically the Lollipop Guild with every single team's having on their propeller hats and the
You know that
lollipops
one?
in their hands.
You know that one? You know that one like South Park clip, like that's playing. That's playing. Like, we're
Yeah.
going down. We're gonna get creamed. No, we're going. Down. No, we're going.
We don't want to play this boring ass game. But yeah. Baseball
I
is
thought-
really funny.
See, when you said that, like, my first thought was like that weird SpongeBob TikTok that's been going around where it's like fucking, I don't know, Patrick, we lost our tickets to Vegas. Don't worry, SpongeBob. I know a shortcut. Getting cuts to them riding on like sperm.
I will,
It was the process.
There was like
I will
yeah,
say this though. The Rockies may finish with the second worst record in all of baseball this year.
No,
yeah, man. It kind of
No, the second worst all time.
no, because I feel like the 2003 Detroit Tigers are still going to be worse, right?
But yeah. Well, in that case, did anyone else have anything else they want to say about baseball before we get to the meat and potatoes?
You know, baseball's one of those weird sports where I don't know, man. My team fucking sucks, dude. fucking sucks. My team missed the playoffs, bro. Baseball is woke. And we'll be holding a draft to draft which team I root for in the postseason. Be ready for that draft. I don't know. It's
Land on the
weird.
Cubs. Land on the Cubs. Land on the Cubs. Please land on the Cubs. That would be so funny.
Hey, why not pull out Hank Aaron and join the Brewers?
Yeah, you know what?
Shut
I was
up.
like, fuck.
Shut up.
I
Shut up.
just realized every Sickos like members team, I believe so, is in the fucking or at least good maybe in the fucking playoffs, bro. And they're just me. Fucking baseball is woke. I hate it. Keeping out the minorities out. Fucking.
That's like the
That
opposite
is
of
just a
woke.
lie. That is just a lie.
But
Fake
yeah.
news.
Oh yeah, I guess one more thing. Magnum, how was Wrigley the other day?
It was good. We came at a time where they were the Cubs won 10-3, so that was great. That was great.
Yeah. I was just gonna say I remember that happened, but yeah. Well, now it's time to go into the meat and potatoes. Who wants to talk about the NFL? I do. Well, congratulations, Tommy. We'll be talking about that now.
Fuck, I didn't need less than
First game.
gigs.
Yeah, first game. We are recapping Thursday Night Football last week. Dolphins, Bills.
I knew it.
Uh,
I knew it. Everyone thought that game was going to be a blowout. I knew it wasn't going to be a blowout. I knew it. This had the reading of the biggest trap game of the century. This had the readings of, hey, man, everyone's thinking, oh, the Bills are going to put belt to ass. Nah. When they went to go put the belt to ass, Tua said, nah, you're not putting belt to ass to me just yet. And then he took Tylenol and got stupid. So, yeah, they beat us, but
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I knew this game
Oh,
was
yeah,
not going to be a
yeah.
blowout. Like, I don't know why people think, yeah.
Let's talk about Cam Newton's quote. You know, about his.
True.
See,
Guys,
That didn't happen last week. That happened this week. We can actually talk about it.
so
Yeah.
Oh
That-
man.
the belt.
No,
to
we can
ass
talk
thing
about it.
is not
Doesn't
the
matter.
reason
Yeah, I said it.
So the belt to ass thing was that was not the reason I was scared for this game. I was scared because it's against the Bills on Thursday night and Tua's under center. I thought that man was going to die on that field.
Oh no, he faced a fate worse than death, guys. He's now in quarterback purgatory He's in the same place Jay Cutler was his last couple of years on the Bears. He's nothing more than a meme that most people will be laughing at now. He is a meme getting paid millions of dollars, which
Except
people may
I don't feel like laughing at him.
say that's not too bad.
I feel bad for him because
I mean,
he's
like,
not going to be able to
Prince-
wipe himself in 30 years.
I mean, but yes, Magnum, please enlighten us. What the hell did Tua say about Cam Newton?
Yeah, I want to see anybody on the streets playing quarterback. Cam Newton is doing his thing in media, but it's easier to be able to hold a clicker and talk about it. Yeah, man. Tell Cam Newton how to play quarterback. Yeah, man. Tell the MVP winner that he doesn't know
Tell
how
the
to
guy
play
that leads that has the most rushing touchdowns by a QB in NFL history.
Although I will say it was a beautiful tribute to how much of a goddamn idiot Cam Newton was when he said it was funny to hear a female talk about routes.
Sorry, I had to. Sorry, for the momentous occasion, I had to change it up, the thumbnail up a bit.
Like, I
for my
get what he
momentous
means, but
occasion.
like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like,
I have nothing new to say about this game. The only thoughts on my mind about this game is that tweet that I retweeted earlier about why would Tua say that.
Listen, the CTE got to him, was talking to him like the Green Goblin. He's like, yes,
Like, he-
say
he
something.
I don't
forgot
even
that
I
Cam
don't
Newton
even
was a
fucking know
quarterback.
what's happening in that video. It sums it up well though.
yeah, man. Tell the Heisman winner MVP how to play quarterback. Tell him that it's not so easy.
Tell the guy whose peak is better than your entire career how to play quarterback. Like, I'm sorry, man. Tua is just a meme now. He will be Tua turned the ball over until he fucking gets his shit together.
Until he locks in Twin.
Until he gets concussed in the exact right way to where his neurons all fire correctly.
It's Tua gonna turn into the. It's gonna turn
It's like
into.
John
It's Tua,
Fetterman. He just needs the right concussion.
it's Tua gonna turn into AB. Tua may turn into AB. Listen, Tua either turns into NB or AB or Benoit.
There's no in between.
There's no in between. He's either gonna be Benoit or AB.
His brain is like a raisin at this point, man. His brain is like a.
That's
No,
an
it's like
insult to raisins. They're
like a
actually
pop of
quite smooth.
goulash in
Yo,
his
speaking of
head.
raisins, dog, can I just say a random thing? And this is the most randomest random of ever to random. When I went to like hotels with like when I went on like trips with family, anytime they had yogurt and like the breakfast thing, I always put raisins in my yogurt, bro. I don't know why. This shit tastes amazing. That's random.
I mean, like, a good thing about yogurt is like you can put a lot of things in it. Like raisins is not
Yeah,
bad, but
like,
hard. It's not bad. It's
the
not
one
bad.
I like, for some reason, I always like putting pumpkin seeds in my yogurt.
I've seen people do that at my school, so that is not a far-fetched thing. I've seen people do that. Yeah, no, I've.
Red Sox just tied the game against the Tigers.
Oh,
Oh, my
Yay!
God.
Choke, Tigers, choke! Look at him, he's choking.
Well,
by the way, it is for the Mariners. I mean, no, it is 6-2 Marlins right now against the Mets. So
Poor Mets,
but yeah.
they may not make a playoff spot.
Back to Dolphins Bills real quick. Josh Allen, he is very good. And you know what? You know who else is good? James Cook.
God,
there sure are.
you are my. Listen, James Cook got that payday and said, "Watch me win Offensive Player of the Year, baby." He's having a good year, very good year.
Yeah. Also, we should talk about that Tua interception real quick too. That was.
I mean, I do have to have one of them, like every game. It's in.
Death, Texas, and Tua turned the ball over.
Listen, man, Tua turned the ball over. Like, it is one of the most accurate names. Like, I'm sorry, like, that's just him. That's just him.
Put that on his Pro Football Reference. That's his nickname.
I generally do
Yeah,
feel like
also-
it may be on his Pro Football Reference. I'm locked in doing this, but I generally do feel like that may be on his Pro Football
Do they
Reference.
put slanderous like names in Pro Football Reference?
I mean,
I think they do.
They call
Yeah, no,
they
there
call
there are
Mitchell
slanderous
Mitchell
names on
Trubisky
Pro
the best
Football
yet.
Reference.
Like Patrick.
Dude, again, who
Patrick.
taught that nigga the fortress, bro? That is so funny, bro. Dak Prescott the fortress, bro. Like,
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. All this is just to say that Miami, you're fucked. And this leads into the main course of our segment. Chat, is that AFC team screwed? Bills, no.
No.
that
Um,
defense is very suspect, and that defense is gonna get them into trouble. Either in the playoffs or in a regular season game. That defense is low key kind of suspect. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That's
but,
the
like,
only main thing. That defense
I
is.
think it's just so clear that Josh Allen is just that good, right? It's just
He is.
I
He
think-
is. It's just
Yeah.
we've seen the defense sabotage him more.
Look, I'm
times
just
than
gonna say
once.
Mahomes won without a defense.
Look,
not
all I'm
really.
gonna say
the
is,
defense is the best part of that team.
The defense is the reason that they
Yeah.
went to the Super Bowl last year. I'm not even gonna lie. That the
Yeah.
defense is the reason they moved.
Right,
to the
I
Super
wasn't
Bowl
mean-
last
I
year. The
wasn't
defense is
meaning-
special teams.
I was meaning their first Super Bowl.
I mean, even then, their defense still did stuff that needed to do, which the Bills'
Yeah.
defense has never really
Um,
shown that. So I don't know.
and I gotta be honest, I just need the Bills to keep winning because their TikTok brain rot are currently.
I
has
love when they win a football game. I love when the Bills win a football game. I love their fucking brain rot like win tweet, bro. It is so good. I love it.
Listen, they got a story arc going right now where Grape Davis and Thurvis Thomas are on a grand quest. I need to know how that shit concludes.
Well, guys, after that game, obviously, oh fuck, I forgot. Are the Dolphins fucked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is the
Oh,
sky
yes,
blue?
yes,
Is the sky
yes,
blue, guys?
we know. We know. Yes. Let's move on.
Oh,
Is this-
right.
Okay, wait.
Uh,
Before we go on, we have to ask the questions. Two of them. They're both related. Is this Tua's last year? Is this Mike McDonald, whoever, weed guy?
Mike McDaniel.
McDaniels.
Yes.
Is this McDaniels last year? If they.
Yeah,
McDaniels is getting fired.
this year.
Is,
Yeah,
uh,
he's
do
good.
you think McDaniels is a mid-season? Like, say they're like
At the
0 and
very
8,
Yes.
0 and 8,
I
or
don't
like
know.
maybe like 1 and 7. Is he getting fired
If they
mid-season?
if they only win like if they go like 0 and 8, like I think he's gone. But like
If they lose to the Jets and then lose to Carolina in the span of 6 days, it might happen. It might happen,
And
but
also,
I don't think he's the only coach that is having these conversations right now.
But we'll get into those coaches in a bit.
And I gotta be
as
honest,
for Tua,
like,
like I don't know, man. I think his contract is just so big. It's so massive for
You're stuck with me.
for Miami.
Welcome
No
to
one's
hell,
taking him.
motherfucker.
No one's taking him.
fucking, you know, like, and here's my thing: you can't be a head coach of a NFL team while also delivering like, Jesus Christ, do you need help tier like suicidal ideations at the press
when you turn the
conference.
ball over.
Yeah.
when
You play the game to win. You play the game to win.
He had to be high. He had to be high. There's no way he had to be high. He had to be
Hey,
drunk or high.
no. Weed's illegal in Florida, man.
Fine. Then that
Listen,
nigga was must have been like
He was.
downing
And
the
he knows a
bottle.
guy.
He was
He
downing that
knows a
bottle.
guy.
Come on, you saw him hit the 10 like that one time. You saw him hit.
I'm
yeah.
not even. For the record, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about that time where he just got up to the podium and it was just somebody asked him how you doing, and he said, "I'm one day closer to death," so that's pretty cool.
He wasn't. If he was in the 70s, he was a hippie.
But
But
yeah.
I feel like he would like. I feel like other than NFL coach, he would be a dispensary clerk. You know?
He works at a
I-
CB store. Like, there's no way. Listen, that he would be RBD's like closest guy if they knew each other.
No. But yes, here's now let's get to the more boring games, to say the least. Of course, of the 12 o'clock period. First things first, we might as well rip the Band-Aid off. How do you get outdueled by Marcus Mariota?
Who'd they play? The Raiders?
Yes.
Raiders.
Listen.
Gino,
I
they're
I
riding
watched
Gino.
this game. I watched this game from start to finish. It is my turn to talk now because this was a game that was like a bigger margin of defeat for the Raiders than the score would indicate, and like, I mean, the first half really set the tone because it was clear that the Raiders defense just had no answers for Marcus Mariota, to the point where genuinely one of the only good things to be happening were a missed field goal and a fumble because Marcus Mariota got too excited running the football. So that was like, basically outside of that, like, the Raiders just basically had like no answer for Mariota and the offense, which, I mean, I'm not surprised because the Raiders secondary has been pretty bad. It is not disproving my theories that this is a bad secondary, but the other issue is run defense got absolutely cooked today. I mean, you let Jeremy McNichols, like the 29-year-old from Boise State, he got drafted in 2017. You let Jeremy McNichols run a 60-yard touchdown. You let him do that in 2025 on you. That is that's not what you want to see. You let Washington have 201 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns right down your throat. But I mean, the defense had a rough day, but obviously, you know, like, the bigger story is the offense. Like, it wasn't a great game for Gino, but I think blaming Gino,
fucking good, bro.
blaming Gino when the bigger culprit at hand is very obvious to see, and it is not Ashton Jeanty, because I think Jeanty will be fine, but good God, this Raiders O-line is horrific. Like, it is horrific right now.
Like, yards after, like, he was like 101 with like of yards.
101%. That is Ashton Jeanty with this Raiders O-line. And it doesn't help with Ashton Jeanty that for the run game, he's going to have to take everything. It is his job to try and get something out of this, because there is no such thing as a running back 2 on this roster for the Raiders, because Zamir White sucks ass. Raheem Mostert is old, and genuinely, like, the only decent running back 2 you could have had, you cut him in the offseason. So yeah, that was a great move by the Raiders. But no, this O-line is a absolute war crime right now, and it's something where most times I would blame the players here, but I'm not gonna lie, this is way more on the coaching staff for why this O-line is horrible.
Why are you guys missing Alexander Madsen? Like, I'm sorry, that is incredibly sad that Alexander Madison is a better running back too right now.
It really is sad, but like,
fucking bad O-line, like coaching for Pete Carroll, close enough. Welcome back, Tom Cable.
Oh boy.
It's just like, and also, by the way, Pete's son is coaching this O-line, Brendan Carroll, I might add.
Oh, he's a
And for whatever,
my favorite.
no.
Yeah.
yes, and for whatever reason, this team just refuses, and I mean refuses, to say, you know what? Maybe we should put Jackson Powers Johnson back at center. Maybe this Jordan Meredith experiment isn't working. Like, maybe we should do that. But no, Pete gets asked that directly, and it felt like he was offended by that question. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, why are you asking me that? And it's like, this is the reason why I blame the Raiders O-line and the struggles of it more on the coaching staff than the players, is because, you know, their O-line last year wasn't that bad, but now it just feels like, wow, this O-line feels fucking broken right now. Love to see it.
Well, the thing is, what I don't really get about this Raiders team too is, like, Look, I kind of joked about, like, the other day when I was watching with you guys about Trey Tucker catching 3 touchdowns or something. But, like, out of all the weapons on the team that you choose to target, why the hell is Geno Smith choosing a wide receiver 3 and not Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers, Ashton Jeanty? Why are you choosing out of all
It's a
people
Pete Carroll.
Trey
Pete
fucking
Carroll
Tucker?
team, man. It's a Pete.
I mean,
I don't like
here's what I will say: Tucker's playing well. I'm not going to deny that. Trey Tucker is playing some damn good football. It's just I feel like teams, though, I do feel like teams have also gotten a bit better at guarding Brock Bowers, and they probably neutralized Jacoby Myers in that way. But also, I do feel like Geno does have to try and get the ball to them more. Granted, if you're trying to get the ball to Brock Bowers, do not throw it in triple coverage. Just don't do that. But I do feel like also with the Raiders, granted, I don't think play calling's been the biggest issue with them. It's not even close to the biggest issue with this offense right now, but I do think Chip Kelly needs to call some better plays for this Raiders offense, because right now the Raiders offense is the biggest issue with the team right now. Just the defense did its job the first 2 games. The offense just feels like something just isn't working.
I'm still in awe that Chip Kelly's back in the NFL, man. I'm still in.
So that's the Ohio State effect. People are trying to say that Marvin Harrison Jr. is just Marvin Harrison Jr. only got his chance because he played at Ohio State. No, Chip Kelly's back because of Ohio State. That's someone who got their chance because of Ohio State again.
Oh God, are we gonna see Matt Patricia back in the NFL? Oh Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
Oh, don't say that, man. We have an audience watching football. I mean, listening to us saying football, and we just said a slur on camera. We can't say Matt Patricia on the audience, guys. We're going to get canceled.
Cancel.
And genuinely, the best tackle I saw happen during that game for something that wasn't the Commanders was Marcus Mariota accidentally taking out Dan Quinn on the sideline. So yeah.
Yeah. All this being said, it's time to play. Is that team screwed? The Commanders. Jaden Daniels is probably going to be out this week, and it's going to be a tough match against a very stout Falcons defense, who also did not play well last week.
Let's listen. You know what? Hell, you know what? Actually, no. You know what? No, fuck it. I'm hijacking this shit right now. No, fuck this. Okay, Commanders, they'll be fine. Commanders, they're gonna be fine. Raiders, no. You know what? We'll get back on track. I just need to say, fuck that. Listen, fuck the noise, bro. Fuck South defense. Y'all niggas let Carolina put 30 on you. They put 30 on. Nah, I gotta stand up. Cause I gotta say, they let them put 30 on him. The short king staring at the fucking blueberries on the tight shoe, put his fucking little me on the fucking table and bent us over and said, "I'm your daddy." Fuck that shit. How y'all not get in the red zone at all? They ain't getting I don't think they got past the Carolina's 30, bro. They didn't do shit that game, bro. Listen, I want to have pride and confidence in my team, and I always something that's like I'm gonna have the optimism and be like, you know what? We had a bad loss. We got shut out. Not even got shut out by a good team like the Lions or Bills or they got shut out by Carolina. Shut out. You know how hard it is to not even score a field goal, and then the kicker, bro. We said, oh, bro, he went 5 for 5 against Minnesota. Then he went to Charlotte and laid a fucking egg. Nigga, how you laid a fucking egg, bro? You went 0 for 2. 0 for 2, bro. I don't know. Stout, and then fucking, I don't know what I didn't even care Jaden Daniels coming in, bro. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna pound the fucking rock against us. Fucking, the Commanders, bro. How do you let them niggas put 30 on you? Bro, I had to leave because I was watching my dad. As soon as that nigga fucking Michael Penix threw another interception, bro, I was gone. I said, I'm going back home, bro. He threw a fucking pick 6, and again, I don't know what happened. Like, this isn't like, oh, you know, we had a little bad game like we had against Tampa. Then, again, I'll say it one more time, and probably a couple times. Them niggas put 30 on us. Shut out of the end zone. Like, of the red zone, bro. I don't want, like, what the fuck is happening, bro? I don't get the people calling for Penix's head, bro. He had one bad game, okay? He had a pretty bad game, but it's all right. But the team as a whole, Raheem, my nigga, how you let them niggas put 30 on you, man? 30 points on us, bro. That's some bullshit right there. And if they get beat belt to ass by fucking the Commanders, bro, I'm going to Mercedes. I don't know if it's a home game. I'm going to Mercedes-Benz. I'm going to Raheem's office. I'm pissing on his fucking desk, bro. Like, nigga, something has to change, bro. Something has to change if you go from getting belt to ass by the fucking Panthers, probably getting belt, and then listen, Commanders. I think it's like Commanders. I think bye, and then fucking the Bills Monday Night Football, bro. Like, you could go fucking 1 and like 4 down the stretch, nigga. I need someone. If I swear to God, if they don't put the absolute 5-star clinic against fucking the Commanders, bro, I'm pissing on that nigga's fucking desk. I'm pissing on his desk, bro. Fuck it. You know what? I'll slap that motherfucker and piss on him, bro. I need something done, man. I need something done, bro.
Hey, whoa.
That's
hey,
that shit
yo.
right there, bro. I'm sorry. That's my whatever. No, do not a stout defense. Them niggas lit Carolina, bro. They were bottom of the division, bro, and they put 30 on you, bro. And it's not even like a comparison. Like, the Lions put 50 on the Bears, but the Bears got in the fucking end zone, and it was like, okay, he could do something. Them niggas didn't even get in the red zone. I don't want to hear shit, nigga. Then they better put on that fucking work, bro. They better put that fucking work on. I'm talking a 5-star classic. I need Michael Penix to be MVP talks the way he be doing. That's all the shit, bro. Damn. Anyways, that's all I have to say about my game. Fucking hell, bro. This shit was
By the way,
I
Red
just
Sox
wanted
won.
to say, real quick with Carolina and shutouts. So that was their first shutout since 2020, where they shut out the Matt Patricia Lions. And before that,
Hey, we can't say slurs on here.
Shut the fuck up, Matt Patricia. Anyways, before that, their other previous shutout was in 2015 against Atlanta.
No, that was MVP Cam Newton. So and Falcons was not all that, but
By the way, Red Sox walked it off. The
yeah,
Tigers.
fucking
lost.
Tigers. Anyways, yeah, no, I'm like, I've never been. I listen. I do not switch teams. I will sit there and I will watch I watched the fucking 2020 season when they went 4-12, and I watched all those games. I've never been so like, this team fucking sucks. Like this is terrible the way they got worked on by Carolina, bro. They got worked last year by some teams, but those were teams like the Vikings, the Broncos, I think the Chargers too. Those were good teams. This was the Carolina Panthers, and they put 30 on your head and shut you out of the red zone. What the fuck, dude?
I will say this real quick. I do think that Carolina was definitely playing down the competition to start the season, because Bryce Young did not look at all good compared to where he was last year. At all. So I'm not going to say that's why the reason the Falcons lost. No, they played a horrible game, but what the fuck? Guys, breaking news. Fucking Kirk Cousins has gone in at quarterback.
Then they made an announcement about fucking Kirk. I'm like
every time I see that tweet, I just think of it's like when they tell Bush they hit the second tower. It's like
I'm like,
Mr. President, Kirk Cousins has gone in under center.
I've never been so what the fuck of watching a football team than I may have half, but I genuinely was I left. Okay. I was like, Dad, take me back home, bro. Take me back to my dorm, bro. This team, like, just laid a fat egg, bro. Just laid a fat, like, goose egg, bro. Damn.
Did on the field.
Anywho, so that Falcons game. I will just say this. I want to give the Falcons the benefit of the doubt and say this was a rare bad game, but that was a very bad loss to me. So I'm going to be fair to them. They are in the same state as I'm putting a couple other teams. I'm giving you about 1 to 2 weeks to prove that it was a fluke. You can do it. I still feel like the Falcons have a very good roster. They're terrible, but we've seen good rosters make the playoffs before, despite coaching. So, I'm going to give them some time, but I will say this, I'm very disappointed in them. I felt like they played a bad game, and last but not least, I can't even give, like, Carolina, like, in good confidence, like, they played an amazing game. Because, like, it was really Carolina's defense that was getting them there. Like, all of Penix's mistakes are what caused the Carolina to be good. I still wasn't overly impressed by whatever the fuck Bryce Young did. He had a rushing touchdown, but, like, okay. Chuba Hubbard's still good, though. And Hunter Renfrow caught 2 balls. Unfortunately, neither of them were for touchdowns.
I will say, with Michael Penix getting shut out, is this genderqueer discrimination?
No.
Fuck
No,
it.
what really is going on is Michael Penix got cut by someone who was more...
Penix has not won a game when their defense when the Falcons score, like, what was it, like this?
By 7, I think.
Yeah, like
I've
like
just,
if they don't
Yeah.
put 7
I
points.
don't, I've never been so, like, and that's another thing, dude, like, just a random thing. Like, I do not feel sad when the Falcons lose. I'm always upset, 'cause it's always the way they lose, and I'm like, dude, like, against the Tampa Bay, it's like, dude, man, like, I'm, like, after that, bro, I was like, I'm done with Korean food. Like, the way Koo did fucking against Tampa Bay, bro, I was like, no, I'm not going to Korean barbecue after that. But, like, it's just the way they lose, and, like, again, it goes from the way they put that game was, it went from, it's not like, oh, everyone has a bad game. Like, there's a scale of, like, oh, it was just one bad game, they'll probably get over it, to, like, something was fucking wrong. Like, something was wrong. Like,
Maybe...
that's all I gotta say. Like, so the Falcons have not scored an offensive touchdown since week 1. So no, that's a lie. They scored one against Minnesota. That's a lie. They haven't scored an actual real touchdown since week 1. That was a garbage time touchdown against Minnesota. I forgot they got in the end zone. Like, I don't know. This offense, dude. The pieces are there, but the coaching, fucking Raheem, bro. I'm gonna let other people speak, but damn, nigga, that shit had me upset.
Yeah, Raheem Mostert
you
sucks.
pretty much said all I had to say about that game and more.
Yeah, I love Falcons head coach Raheem Mostert.
Whatever. That nigga better be running for his life like a running back, bro. The way I'm gonna
Listen,
fucking
it's just
piss on
funny.
that.
It's fine. It's just funny. Look, I have nothing to add because literally everything that could be already said in the best way possible has already been fucking said.
Well, I
mean,
guess in that case... Oh, go ahead, Mac.
No, that's I was just gonna say, yeah, just like
Like, what else can be said?
Oh, there's one thing that could be said. There was an even worse loss this week than that, which is shocking. And that's where we go to our next game. Bengals and Vikings.
Oh my
Um,
god! As a Vikings fan, I loved that game. What are you talking about? Terrible loss.
Skull.
Bro, I ripped my fucking shirt in half. You know, like fucking Carson Wentz ran down the field saying urethra, and I started
Urethra. I
clapping.
fucking love it. Urethra. I got it. I had to
Listen,
make my
the
profile
shirt
picture.
ripped off of you. That's what happened. It ripped off of you.
It's like the fucking like Jerma clip where he like rips off his shirt. Like
Yeah.
Where it reveals that he's Mexican. And he reveals that
true. Fucking guys. I feel like the Vikings should just put Germer at quarterback at this point. Can't be any worse than
Oh,
whatever the
man.
hell
So, like-
starting out.
So Jake Browning, huh?
should have never fucking cut me.
You should have fucking cut me.
You should have fucking cut. Thank you for cutting me. I'm ass.
No, he's on the Bengals sideline going, "You should cut me
You should cut me.
right now."
What was
God.
that? So what was his stat line? 2 interceptions, 3 fumbles.
He had 2 interceptions. He didn't fumble. Jamar Chase, I think, fumbled. Yeah,
Yep.
Jamar
Chase,
fumbled. Noah Fant fumbled.
Green.
Samaje Perine fumbled.
P. Ryan. Yep. P. Ryan fumbled.
Okay, here's an interesting fact from this game that I feel like needs attention. Trey Hendrickson had as many tackles in that game and put up the same defensive stat line as Jamar Chase.
I don't know if that says more about
Grand total of
Hendrickson.
1.
I don't know if that says more about Hendrickson or Chase.
Isaiah Rodgers put up more points than the Bengals themselves.
I think it's worth asking: is Isaiah Rodgers the greatest player in NFL history?
Is
You're
Isaiah
the
Rodgers
first
the
player in
greatest?
NFL history.
Is
Is he the
great-
first player in NFL history?
Is he the greatest Roger to ever grace the NFC North?
Yeah,
Like
many are saying this.
Yeah, the cycle is complete. Rodgers went to the Vikings. But he
We
didn't
have
even
an Aaron and a
Aw.
Rodgers that went to the Vikings.
Cycle never dies.
Didn't say they had to be the same person. Take that, cycle.
Unfortunately, one of the Aarons is on IR currently, so you only have the Rogers. So you're only like halfway through completion.
I mean, hey, the good news is Jordan Mason had a great game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
True.
Jordan Mason, probably one of the. I still love the fact that we somehow traded our worst offensive lineman to Houston, and then used that pick to get Jordan Mason from San Francisco.
I'm
I
still
said
holding
beforehand,
out
like,
because
I
it was
just
a
feel like
bad
Jordan
Bengals team.
Mason is a better running back right now than Aaron Jones is.
Fuck.
And
I'm like,
now that
I mean,
now
he's
that
a more
Jones
healthy
has been
running
gone
back.
for a while.
I was gonna say he is a more healthier running back than Aaron Jones right now. I'm gonna hold out on Mason Jordan, but he did have a fucking
Why do
phenomenal
you keep
game.
saying Mason
I-
Jordan? What you keep
It's Jordan Mason. Look, man, I hear Mason and I first think fucking Mason. Fuck, what was
Rudolph?
that guy's name? Welsh Batista. Nick, who was Welsh Batista?
Mason Ryan.
Mason Troy Adams.
Yes, I keep on thinking Mason Ryan. So that's
See,
why I
I
keep
thought
on
you were
saying
thinking
Mason
of Mason
first.
Rudolph.
Mason Troy
No.
Adams.
is Mason
Mason.
Rudolph still on it? Is he still on?
Yeah, he's in
Yeah, he's-
Pittsburgh.
He's
He's-
still
he's-
in
he's the
Pittsburgh, man.
backup in
Dude,
Pittsburgh.
see, get yourself a backup QB. Get yourself a backup QB like Mason Rudolph, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just ass, but he's just there. He's always there. Like-
Okay, Ren, I need to hear your words for it.
Okay.
Do you think Mason Rudolph actually said it to Myles Garrett?
As a member of the African American community, I'm going to put my foot down and say he probably said something of similar volition, because I think Myles Garrett is a very listen. He turns it up when he's on the field.
He's
but I feel
a
like
wholesome Chungus.
I feel like he's a
football
wholesome
player.
guy, but I feel like if someone said it in a very demeaning way to him, I think I'm not gonna say he did. I'm not gonna confirm that he did because I wasn't there. I'm not in Mason Rudolph's body, but he probably said something of the similar stature that is very demeaning in a way.
Also, he was at a fucking MAGA rally, so that's just kind of.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, he said it. Yeah, no, that nigga said it. No, he said it. Yeah, no, he said. No, he said that shit, bro. He said, I got the. He said.
And he played it. Listen, he played it. He played at Oklahoma State. Okay, the signs are there.
He said. Yeah, he said. Yeah, Mace. Yeah, he said that shit. Hashtag free Miles Garrett. He's not in prison. Just free him from being a mean
From
person.
Cleveland.
Yeah, yeah.
Cleveland from Cleveland.
Miles, come to Chicago. We'll open you with welcome arms.
He's got a bag, man. I don't think.
Yeah, no, they paid him. They said, please don't leave us. I think they said if Miles Garrett leaves, they're going 0-17. Please don't leave us. Please.
No. Whenever I think of the Miles Garrett contract situation, I just go, it's just that one fucking image, not image, but that one meme where, from like Hot Diggity Demon, where it's like the Eat the Rich cartoon, but he just keeps on getting more money, and it's just like, oh, well, I guess Cleveland's a pretty decent place. Actually, no, I take it all back. I love Cleveland. Greatest place of all time.
Money.
By the way, on a football update, Florida State, I don't know if they threw an interception or they turned it over on downs, but Virginia has the ball and they're up by 7 right now, late in the fourth.
Yeah.
But yeah, Skull Vikes, that's what I gotta say. I love this. I love whenever Kevin O'Connell just finds a random quarterback
Speaking
in the
of Browns,
dumpster and he's just like, I can fix you.
What's up?
Speaking of the Browns, should we move on to that game now?
Yeah, one
I
last
was-
thing about
we-
Kevin
we still-
O'Connell. Kevin O'Connell and what's his name in the Rams, Sean McVay, dude. I don't know what they have, bro. They just make QBs look good. I don't know what they do. They're like they just make QBs like look good.
That's like my favorite part of like the Vikings of this period right now. They can just go to like a random dumpster, find a quarterback, and just be like, I can fix you.
I can make you serviceable.
What we will get to that in like a couple seconds. We still have one or two things to go over. More specifically, the Bengals have somehow lost more confidence in their team in under a month. And that is genuinely insane. I thought Jake Browning was going to be not the greatest, but I still felt he could have ran the ship. That brother didn't ran the ship. He sank that bitch like the Titanic.
I have to call that nigga the Titanic. Do the Bengals trade for a quarterback?
We
don't
want
know.
Wilson on the Bengals.
Jameis.
Wilson. I want Wilson on that team. That would be funnier.
Oh, we need Jameis. We need the bakery. The bakery needs to open again.
No. Jameis.
Maybe they could trade for one of the Browns quarterbacks or something. Either
True.
Gabriel should.
Shadur Sanders. Oh God.
Shadur. Welcome to. Welcome
drive down
to
a little.
the
Drive
Giants.
down south. All right, Shadur. Drive down south to Cincinnati.
Yeah. Well, guys, are the Vikings screwed? Not
No.
really. I think they'll be
No.
fine. Are the Bengals screwed?
Yes.
Yes, 100%.
They're past screwed and into fucked.
Chad, okay. Honest question, and I could be so wrong because I don't know if he got a new contract. Probably did, but could this be Joe Burrow? I'm gonna be Scooter Magruder. Is this Joe Burrow's last year as a Bengal?
I don't know.
Genuinely think Joe Burrow may pull an Andrew Luck. Like that Joe Burrow, literally hashtag is no help man. He is the actual definition of no help man.
I mean, if he, I feel like he would say something if he was unhappy about it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, like the time that you get, you're like, okay, maybe this is the year, and then his toe hurt, and now they're definitely probably not gonna make the playoffs. Like I just feel like 3 months, like that's a long time in football. Like when it's 3 months, he's coming back like November. No, not
December.
No,
December?
he's out for basically the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Like the closest he could. Yeah.
I just I don't think unless they sign like a actual like a veteran guy that could like, and that defense like doesn't allow Isaiah Rao just become the best Rodgers in the NFC North in history. Like the Bengals are fucked. Like they're fucked bad. Like they like they're fucked.
Also, Magnum, I lied. There's one more boring game that we have to get through, but it shouldn't take too long. Colts Titans.
That's not boring.
The funniest thing from this game.
That's not.
No. The funniest thing from this game, Anthony Richardson was playing at some point.
Anthony Richardson. No, okay, chat. Is Danny Dimes an elite quarterback?
I
Many
just
are
feel
saying this.
Many are saying. Do
you think he's just like? I feel like he's just like. I feel like Anthony Richardson is just so mad in the locker room that he's getting overtaken, shadowed by Daniel Jones.
No. What's really funny? A Florida quarterback is getting outshined by a Duke quarterback. I mean, a Duke quarterback is outshining a Florida quarterback. Like, that is just perfect karma in my eyes, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I will say for all the talk about Daniel Jones and as great as he's been, Jonathan Taylor might be even better. Like, he's been great to start the year.
He's been going like off.
And I unfortunately had to get no, I didn't play Magnum last week. No, I was gonna say
Nick played me last week.
Yeah, Nick personally got victimized by Jonathan Taylor last week in our fantasy league.
What's Daniel
But you know
Jones?
what? It could always be worse. Like, getting victimized by Jonathan Taylor is bad, but it could always be worse.
Who has
Your
Daniel
head coach
Jones
should be
on
Brian
their
Callahan.
team?
Yeah,
Brian
true.
Callahan. Oh God.
Let's just talk about the segment because everyone on the timeline I saw was talking about the Titans and how their first half ended, and I saw how bad it was, but then I saw Ari's tweet about it, and it's like, oh, this is horrible. So what happened was there was under a minute left. They had a 3rd and 2, hand the ball off, it stopped short. The Colts would call a timeout. So, okay, it's 4th and 1. There's under a minute left in the first half. You're probably wondering, okay, the Titans have to have a plan here of what to do in this situation. Because you're down by 11, you're down by 2 scores. You want to find a way to make this a 1-score game. Now, Brian Callahan is unsure about it. He is clearly unsure of what to do. And finally settles on it, but it takes him so long that now there was a delay of game, which pushed it back.
Professor Nickman, can I take a guess on what happened next? They made the field goal. They made the field goal. That's what happened next, right, Professor Nick?
Loud incorrect buzzer.
What?
Yeah, from 62 yards. Because Brian Callahan doesn't know how to handle a situation. They miss the kick, the Colts get the ball, and are able to get a field goal before halftime. And just like that, every Titans fan wants Brian Callahan dead.
Ooh. Yeah, Brian Callahan may be worse than Hugh Jackson. And that's hard.
I can't believe the worst arguably the worst assistant of the worst McVay hire is a head coach of a football team.
Yeah.
And he's not even calling plays anymore. It's the quarterback coach.
Your offensive coordinator is so dog shit, you're like, damn, I have to give it to the quarterback coach. I'm sorry, what? What does your fucking coordinator do?
He's in the cut chair.
Who is their quarterback coach anyway? I gotta find out just so I can bear witness to the horror. Let's see.
On a more positive note, though, I do minus that one bad interception, Cam Ward didn't look too bad against a very good Colts defense.
Hard agree.
Again, a lot of it's the whole offense is just Cam Ward. It's literally
Spencer, I know you're looking at this. I see that he's associated with a certain head coach of the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets.
And
Adam
the
Gase?
Chicago Bears.
Adam
yeah.
Gase?
He's an Adam Gase fail son.
And Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels, too.
Oh, they're going 0-17.
He was the quarterback coach for Derek Carr's final season, and when Jimmy G was there.
Oh, poor
man.
Titans.
Can't-
They're fucked.
Guys, can someone like put Cam Ward in like a Barbie case and block him up for the rest of the season? Any more exposure, and I think he might be
Put
cooked.
Will Levison.
He's-
Like put fucking. Oh no, Will Levison's out for the season, isn't he?
Man. He's gonna
Yeah, he's
die.
out. Also,
Guys.
I just love how I just love how on the Wikipedia page for the 2025 Tennessee Titans it says Brian Callahan has the worst record in NFL history for 20 games.
He's only won what, like 3 games?
3 games. He has the same record. He has the same record through 20 games that Matt Eberflus had.
Ooh, dude, guys, I think
Damn.
let's just give Cam Ward to the Texans for a year.
I'm sure Kevin O'Connell
I
can fix
with
this
that
one.
O-line. I don't trust him with that O-line either. I don't trust him
Ooh.
with that.
Well, then let's just give him to Jacksonville. Trevor's been through enough. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Make Trevor Lawrence the closer.
He went through
We did talk about that the other day. Closing quarterbacks.
Listen, I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
Liam Cohen can cook up something like that.
Duval.
God, the concept of
I
closing
would just love to
QBs is
imagine,
still
like-
so
like-
funny.
like imagine just like putting in like another quarterback like when you're doing like a 2-minute drill or something like that. You're just like,
Oh no, the Colts have the funniest opportunity, have the greatest opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. Come on, put Anthony
my
Richardson
God.
in the in the fucking 2-minute drill. We need this.
Dude.
No, but he'll get
Look,
tired,
this-
man.
just, like,
he checked
just,
out.
like,
He got
running,
tired
like,
last
the
year.
entire
Remember?
No. It's 2 minutes. He can handle 2 minutes.
Can he last that long? I don't know what his drive is.
Fucking like those
you just
like
know he's just gonna run.
those like ads where it's like you'll bust in 10 seconds.
You won't last 2 minutes in an offensive playing offensive. You won't last 2 minutes as a quarterback.
This quarterback lasts 2 minutes, and NFL analytics hate him.
Click the fire.
Here's
Talking about Daniel Jones, this QB is getting bitches. This QB
They're-
is 3-0.
And
This
basically,
QB is-
you're gay.
This QB is the hottest thing in Indianapolis.
3 quarterback busts near you.
True. Oh no! I have a better one. Oh, you heard of the choking Halaban? Now in comes the raging Indiana Jones.
Fucking God.
We have fun here.
Anyways, who were we talking about? Oh yeah, the Titans are fucked.
I think-
The Colts are legit. No, the Colts are. If they beat the Rams Sunday, the Colts are legit. The Colts are winning the division if they beat the Rams.
Yeah, not only would they beat the Rams, but they beat the curse wheel too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
true. Well, all this being said, good luck to you, Colts. Someone please kidnap Cam Ward for the rest of the NFL season, so that way he doesn't get the stench.
Yeah.
Well, everyone wants to talk about this game, so we might as well get to it. Before I get into a real and understanding mode of it, I just wanna say the funniest joke of all time. That is so true. The Cleveland
Fuck.
Browns beat the Green Bay Packers.
Fuck the-
Laugh.
fuck the Packers. You guys smell like
Oh,
poop.
man.
I
You
just
guys
realized
make
that this
toilet
I just
paper.
realized I am just in an NFC. No, actually, let me speak first. Just because I just realized the rest of y'all are NFC North people. Let me speak first. I didn't watch this game. I didn't look at anything this game. Green Bay. All I have to ask is what happened. What happened? No, actually, I realized.
They faced,
No, I
they
can't
faced the
say
Browns
it. No, I
defense.
can't say it on
that-
stream.
Yeah.
I can't say this on stream, but I will say that the funniest thing I saw was someone saying that let's just say that Jordan Love was a little bit of an R word. That's the funniest thing. That is my conclusion for this game. That is my conclusion for that game. You guys can
You could
continue.
like,
Um,
yeah. I mean,
I
like the
will.
Browns' defense is just really good.
Yeah, the
I
Browns
think
still
that's
always.
just-
The Browns, no matter how shit the Browns are, they always have a decent defense. So you can't count out the Browns' defense. Like, yeah, they got the Ravens put belt to ass, but like, you know, the Browns still like have a decent defense that like if you slip up, they can get you.
I mean,
I'll say
the
that.
thing is, and I said this during the power rankings video. Like, I don't think either team did enough to lose on this day. It was a very strong defensive showcasing of two very strong defenses. You can say Jordan Love threw a bad pick that game, which he did, but at the end of the day, he played pretty fine enough to win. He messed up at the worst moment possible.
but still,
Um,
like man,
and
like you were
He
like
played
you-
bad.
like
It was still bad.
you were,
I
like,
still think
oh, FSU just tied it up. FSU just tied it
Yep.
up.
aw.
I still think Matt LaFleur looks like he listens to Kids Bop in his minivan.
I just,
Listen,
I
I'm not
like,
gay,
at
but
the
Matt
same
LaFleur,
time, like
though,
though, like
that's a fine man
with
right
how
there.
you were playing the first two of the first two games, like you were expected to be the best offense in the NFL, and then you do that, like
Are the
I mean,
Packers
I
2-1
get it.
or 1-2?
2-1.
they're
2-1.
They're 2-1.
Ah.
Like, this is a bad game happens. This is one where I can chalk it up. It is not a great game for Jordan Love to look at. And at the end of the day, I think everyone is still correct in saying that Jordan Love is not the reason why this team is winning games. It's going to be that defense.
I'm still putting them
That
on
being
hashtag
said,
fraud watch.
no, it was
No.
one game.
Now, if they
Like,
lose to
I-
Dallas,
like-
okay, we can put that. Now
Yeah.
we are cooking
No.
here. If you lose to Matt Eberflus,
Look, I'm more of a. Everyone can say that I'm probably more of a reactionary person here, but even I know that the Packers aren't gonna be like this forever.
I do love it. Nick, I do find it funny that
It
they
might
say they
be
lose
a-
against Matt Eberflus, like Matt Eberflus is the head coach.
listen, he's
Oh,
never
no, he
beaten.
basically
He's never
is.
beaten Green Bay. He's never beaten Green Bay. He's got another chance to prove me wrong. Might be his last chance.
Anyways, go
Look,
on,
and I will
Megan.
say this. I think the Packers, it's just a bad loss that happens. We've seen it happen before. The Bears in 2018, when they had like one of the greatest defenses of all time, they let the fucking Dolphins beat them, and they also lost
Giants.
the Giants that year. Yeah, losing games like that happens.
Oh my god, I remember that Dolphins team because they had to start fucking Brock Osweiler as
Osweiler.
their quarterback.
Yeah, like, it happens. I'm not going to count a team out because they had a bad loss. However, it does make the lights a little bit brighter. And I do think that is in Dallas's advantage on Sunday because I don't think this Packers team really is going to be playing angry. I think they're going to be playing to not lose after that game.
Playing
Because
pouty,
something
it would be
interesting
another
that
term.
happened.
Yeah, but like
Something
after
that I
like
noticed.
all the shit they were talking though, like after that game, before that game, man, like
Yeah,
players were saying they
granted-
would go undefeated. Like players,
Yeah, and granted,
I
I think
get
that's
it.
probably that's also a sometimes that's when a loss can be beneficial to a team because sometimes you just need to get humbled.
Oh man.
Yeah, like but yeah, I think Green Bay will be fine. I think honestly, this loss says a lot more Cleveland than it does about Green Bay, because I am very impressed by this Cleveland defense. Now, this is more towards like this is shit that could happen in the future, but I think maybe in this next quarterback draft class, if they can get a Sellers or an Aller or someone like that, I think they could be good.
I
Not
don't
moving.
think they're just not gonna you try either Shador or Or fucking
I mean,
Gabriel.
we're still gonna. I still think we're gonna see Shadur and Gabriel at some point. Probably more likely Gabriel first because he is ahead of
Obviously.
Shadur, and he does have a touchdown. So
It's like I just believe that they have to move on from Flacco. Like he's just not.
The game
He's
has
just
left
not
him.
good.
The game has left him.
No,
People were
he
boo-
can stay on there
people
for
were
vibes. He
booing
can be
him. People were booing
well,
him.
he can stay on the roster. Just don't have him start.
yeah.
He'd
It's just
honestly be better as like as like a quarterback coach at this point. Like
he might be just doing that right now because Josh McCown was doing that shit. He went to the Eagles not to really play, but he ended up having to play anyway. I just
And
here's
it's just
the
weird
thing: if
because
you don't
like
think
both
Gabriel,
Gabriel and Shador, like both, I don't know if they're. I don't think they're ready to play at this point. I don't.
well,
like-
that's why you have to start Flacco. Then you're not gonna ruin a quarterback's development because because you're not winning enough, unless
Some
like
teams
Kyle,
won't listen
like
to that.
Kyle Shanahan is, yeah. Unless like Kyle Shanahan is like going to be fired next year, I don't think they're gonna try. I don't
Kevin
think he's gonna
Stefanski?
try.
You mean Kevin Stefanski?
Kevin
You mean-
Stefanski, yeah,
Yeah.
my
I mean,
bad.
the
Kevin
thing
Stefanski.
is, I still think Flacco is the starter through he's still the starter through week 6 because you're playing the Lions at Detroit, you're playing Minnesota, and you're playing the Steelers on the road, which yeah, those are games you really don't want to throw your rookie quarterback into those situations. And also on the Minnesota side of things, that game is in London, and I don't think you want to be having a rookie start a game in London.
oh
Yeah.
man, we get a real unk off for the ages, man. Joe Flacco versus Carson Wentz.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think Flacco's fine for now. I think a great tune-up game would be to throw one of those guys in is against Miami because they just have a bad defense. At the very least, you're not looking to win. You're just looking to show something. And if they look exciting, then good. If not, yeah. But all things
God,
considered, I think this Browns team, I don't think they're, I'm gonna probably regret saying this. I don't think they're a bottom 5 team in the league. I think they are potentially a team who will be at the very, very end of the week 15 in the hunt picture. They will be like 5-9 technically in the hunt because the AFC is fucking dog shit.
Oh man,
And I feel like that's a lot of praise in my opinion. Is it not?
Yeah,
I mean, it could. I mean, it could happen if they're able to get wins like that. But on a side note about the Browns, I do love how Harold Fanning Jr. has just basically stolen David Njoku's position. Find that funny.
God, I just looked up who the quarterback coach for the Browns is. It's fucking Bill Musgrave.
Mustard?
Yeah, the Packers guy. Oh no. But
Fucking,
yeah, I mean,
I'm starting to playing video games, so you're watching Madden.
but yeah,
I'm sorry, but that is the fucking guy who is responsible for like some of the worst Christian Ponder years.
but yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, I don't think Cleveland is in a bad situation. I think they're going to be pretty good going into the rest of the season. I think they're better than the Bengals, if that's worth anything, but I think any team's probably better than the Bengals right now. One last thing. Quinshon Judkins. He had a very good game. That is all. Are the Browns fucked? I mean, kinda, but we expected this. Are the
It's the
Packers
Browns.
fucked? Hell no. Are the Packers fucked? Hell no. But they need to rebound against Dallas. Well, speaking of teams with devil magic, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots.
How do they do this? How do they do this? How do they just win football games? The Steelers. How do they
It just.
win?
How do they keep
mean,
getting away with it?
It's just. It thing is that like. they would win. Like the Patriots would win if they had just had anything around Drake May, man. Like there is nothing around him. There is nothing.
I mean, Pop
The
Douglas
thing,
needs to get that first down. That is inexcusable. He has to get that
Yeah.
first down. He's literally his body's ahead of the line. Just get the ball ahead of it.
Yeah.
Also,
But
is it? This might just be me, but like Bob Douglas is like such an old person name. Like, how is there like a young person named Bob Douglas?
Ayo Pop,
yeah, man.
give me the ball. I mean,
We all,
Ayo Pop, catch this ball. I got you.
we all seen Bob. We've all seen the Bob leg problem, like the Bob
Yeah,
Yeah.
excuse.
The Bob
Yeah.
emergency.
I mean, yeah, like 5 turnovers for New England. Like I was watching Tree's live reaction to that game, and it just felt like every single time, it felt like New England was getting momentum because they were doing everything they can to get the momentum, but they were also doing everything they can to lose said momentum. And I just saw Tree constantly laughing his ass off whenever a turnover would happen because it's just like, how does this keep happening? Like how is Pittsburgh, just this is just the Steelers' way. It's the fucking bullshit that they find a way to pull. Why are you like this? Why do you keep fucking doing this shit?
Going into overtime in Virginia.
Yep.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, I'm
Oh
I'm
man. Sorry, Mets lost and Reds won. So that's
yeah.
Meet the Mets.
Baseball.
Meet the Mets. Step
so
right up and beat the Mets.
Oh, but yeah. I mean, Drake May still had a pretty good game. I still don't think that interception is his fault because I know what you're trying to
Uh,
do there.
it's
It
still
was
not a good. It's still not a
it was
good. It's still not good. But I
it's
think
not
the
a
bigger
great
thing,
look.
it's still not what you want to see. Granted, it seemed like he may or may not have been concussed during that, which that's not something you want to see. Though I will say for Drake May, that was not a good fumble. Like that was a pretty bad fumble.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just Drake had a bad game, but even throughout all that bad, he still showed a lot of good during it. I am very impressed by him so far. I
Yeah,
think the
he could
Patriots
have
may
had a
have
better
gotten one.
game. He could have had a better game, but he was not the big reason they lost that game. The big reason they lost that game was people don't know how to hang on to the football.
And also, Travion Henderson apparently died or something.
Apparently.
the
Might be
Reds
But yeah,
lying
I
are
though.
mean,
in a playoff spot right now. The Reds currently.
well, ouch. I will say this though, Hunter Henry had a game of a classic, fucking turning back the clocks to the Charger days. Apparently, on
Listen, he's
Kurt,
gonna find he's gonna find a way to get 500 yards and multiple touchdowns. It's what he does.
Hunter, give me a mid tight end seasons or I retire Henry. Um, I will say this though, great game from Robert Spillane. He looks like a linebacker. He just looks like a linebacker in my eyes. But other than that, the Steelers are 2-1 and they're going to the Super Bowl. Lastly,
Start
are
buying
the
tickets.
Patriots fucked? Not really. Not really.
Not
I think they're
really.
fine. I think they're
I think it depends on how. I will be interested in seeing how they do against Carolina this Sunday, but I still think the pieces in play are still a work in progress. Like I think Christian Gonzalez should be back this Sunday, which that would be huge for them. But I also know that I also know that their defensive coordinator is currently battling prostate cancer, which best wishes to him. Hope all goes well. But yeah, it's still a work in progress, that's for sure.
yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean,
Still
it
though,
was a
like after like the egg they laid like last week, like I can't help but imagine like if it like if it'll be any better for them at this point. You know,
Wow,
I don't
we
know if it's
actually have the broadcast for Sunday night. Wow, right here.
I know
True.
how it looks like.
Well, let's get into another weird game. Actually, let's just do Jets Bucks.
That nigga
This
Baker
wasn't
Mayfield,
a game,
bro.
and then it was a game.
That bro Baker Mayfield,
Baker-
bro. That bro Baker Mayfield, bro, can win MVP, bro. I don't know what Baker Mayfield. He just has that dog within him. That's the QB that's like he has that dog within him. It barks loud. It just works.
Does he
man.
have the pass?
Yeah,
He's
he's right
running-
to the cookout. He's cool. He's
If
like
he
again,
just-
Baker
he just-
Mayfield has the willpower. He will like I don't know if it was this game or the last game where it looked like he got injured and then sprung right back up to talk shit. Like that's what I want. That's like
Last game.
that's the guy I want leading
Listen.
my team.
Listen, he's like that Allstate commercial, but replace Georgia with Baker Mayfield. That's what you got.
Like he just Baker has that dog and just like listen, from going this is like what his fifth not fifth, like fourth team in like the past like 3 years, like getting cut by the Rams and Panthers, and then he is just balling out in Tampa, like, you know, I don't like that boy Baker
Crazy
Mayfield,
how
man.
Carolina had a franchise quarterback in the palm of
the
their
thing is that
lap,
like
and they just got rid of him.
I mean, the thing is that there was nothing around him, like for
Yeah,
any
he's-
quarter. They had a quarterback room of Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. They had
Yeah.
that, mind you.
Baker Mayfield just going up and down the sideline, just.
Was he grabbed his nuts when
Like,
he was,
here's
when he
the
was in
thing.
college, man.
I
I
will
feel like
say
the
this.
only
People say-
highlight from that era of Baker Mayfield was him smashing his head into the helmets.
Like that's a dog right there. He's gonna CTE, but God, he's one of the good
Yeah.
ones with CTE.
He runs on
Look,
pure
I will
anger.
say this
He just-
too.
like, he just-
I know everyone's like, oh yeah, Cleveland fucked up. We need to really look at the fact that that Carolina looked at Baker Mayfield, was like, we don't want you here, and then took Bryce Young. Legitimately, the Bears should be thanking their stars, the more I look at it, that the fucking Panthers decided to get rid of
well,
Baker
the thing is that they
Mayfield.
cut him beforehand anyway, so like they cut him.
I mean, the thing is, Baker just wasn't. It just didn't work out. But also, I feel like that says more about Baker's journey because, look, let's not beat around the bush. Baker Mayfield is not the quarterback he is if he doesn't end up in Tampa Bay. Like, that is the greatest thing that ever happened to him, was him ending up in Tampa Bay after basically everyone else just disposed of him.
And I gotta be honest, that loss, to me, the turning point for Baker's career was that stint in Los Angeles, specifically the Thursday night drive against the Raiders.
Oh yeah.
So really, we should be thanking Jerry Tillery for the fact that Baker is so dominant. Because without the stupidest encroachment penalty I've ever seen, that drive stalls.
Yeah. Also, too, we forget that Baker had that baller-ass game against Russell Wilson on Christmas. And that's where we got, that's not what he wanted to
what he
cook.
wanted to cook. That's not.
But yeah, man, Baker's so cool. The fucking Tyrod Taylor apparently turned back the clock too.
God,
I mean,
love
good for
Aaron
him.
Glenn, bro. That fucking. It sucks that they lost, bro. That fucking dance he did, bro. He was straight like, bro. That's
Listen,
what
the
I
Jets
want.
lost, but they got hype moments.
They
in
had hype
Oregon,
moments
man.
in
He
Aurora.
was-
Also
he was-
touchdown
He was
Packers.
jiggy, man. He was jiggy with
He
it.
was sticky with it, bro.
Bro,
Guys, I think
that
Tyrod
fucking
Taylor
move
might
with
actually have a career resurgence because, like, I feel like people have often forgot that Tyrod Taylor is actually not, like, that bad of a quarterback. Like, he's not great or anything, but, like, he's a decent
The
stopgap
thing is that
guy.
he's always had like god awful luck when it comes to like injury and like
Yeah. Like, I feel like people forget that Tyrod's good.
So, what brutal
He's
injury
really
is he going
good,
to
but he's a respectable.
sustain?
He's a respectable
build the
quarterback, that's for
career.
sure.
Yeah. Not to mention,
mean,
he's one of the...
I mean, I'm still
Go
thinking
ahead.
that I'm still thinking he's gonna keep Fields. I mean, it's still like
Yeah, no,
it's
Fields is still going to be the starter.
Yeah.
That's already been confirmed.
But I don't
It's
think
just
he's going to be playing this week, actually.
I know there was some updates, but I don't know.
But yeah. Long story short, that this game shouldn't have been a game, but it was because of a blocked field goal. Are the Bucks fucked? No. Are the
No.
Jets fucked? They've been fucked, but they don't really care.
They've
Yeah,
been
so
fucked
a Fields
since
returned to
Thanksgiving of
practice.
2011.
oh yeah, with this walk off, the Red Sox clinch a playoff spot.
Good
So
job.
Oh.
But yeah, just on the Fields topic, he did return to practice. He will start if cleared, but we're probably not going to know until Monday.
Oh right, Monday.
Monday.
oh yeah, the Monday from hell. Oh great.
Oh god.
So,
I
what
have
other
$100. I have like $300 on the lines of the New York Jets. God help me. Anywho, what?
what are the next games?
The next games are the motherfucking uh, Texans versus Jags. I'm gonna before anything, I want to say one thing, and I just want it to resonate in your head. With the way CJ Stroud has been playing, I think the Texans might take a day 2 quarterback, because if he keeps on playing at the level he's been playing at, and with how good this upcoming QB draft class is, I personally feel you have to.
Oh my god, they're gonna take Rocco Becht. They're gonna take Rocco Becht.
Listen, Spencer, D'Amico's from the Kyle Shanahan tree. He knows the drill.
Listen, I wouldn't go that far. I mean,
He's
like,
gonna build
again,
the
I don't know how much. Again, I don't really know how much of Stroud's struggles has been because of him or the O line. I think both probably, but at the same time, like,
Both.
he's not he's not like awful. He's just that like for some reason he just hasn't been the same. He hasn't just like since his rookie year. He just hasn't been like what he was
Right.
promised to be.
Teams have just figured him out.
Right,
Like,
yeah,
he doesn't have the
just-
O-line, and teams have just figured him out.
Right,
Dude,
and I get that. That's why I said a day 2 quarterback. I don't think replacing CJ Stroud's the answer, but I think CJ Stroud needs competition. I personally do not feel like CJ Stroud is playing at a level where you should be automatically given that starting spot. I'm not saying that Davis Mills is a better quarterback. No, he's not. But what I am saying is he needs competition.
I would have won.
Bro.
Because
Bro, the
this
Iowa
is
State
ridiculous.
Texans is gonna go stupid.
It is completely and utterly ridiculous. Some of it's on the line, and I can get that, but I'm sorry, throwing that interception at the very end of the game.
That was awful. That was an awful pick. That was an awful.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You cannot make me trust CJ Stroud until he fixes this error. Granted, the Texans have the Titans this week, which they should win. But if the Titans win, I think you might be sounding the red alarm in Houston.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the thing is, they should win also because one of the Legarius Sneed for the Titans was talking shit about Nico Collins, which I don't know why as a Titan you'd be talking shit, but I guess if you really want to test if Houston has a backbone in them, then that's a good way to test it, I guess.
Talk shit, get hit.
Anyway,
they have a
boring
good
odd
defense,
game.
though.
Both of these teams are fucked next.
Oh, he fumbled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I do want to say for Jacksonville. Sorry, just to check this out quickly. I do want to say for Jacksonville, not impressed by their offense, and I don't know what's going on with Brian Thomas Jr., but their defense does look a lot better. So credit to them.
They're first in takeaways this year. They're first in takeaways, which is phenomenal. The sacking could get a little bit of juice, but in the world of the NFL where people can just randomly go on streaks of sacking quarterbacks, I think Bills defense will be fine. Um, for now though, are the Texans fucked?
Yes.
To be
Uh,
determined.
Yeah.
Getting closer.
If they lose the Titans, yes. If they don't, get close to the big run, but don't press it. If they convincingly beat the Titans, then you can back away.
Yeah, or if you touch a red
And-
button, make sure you touch the right red button and not the nuke.
And for the Jaguars, are they fucked? With how piss easy the AFC looks right now, this Jags team can get in at 9-8 and a 6 seed. I think they'll be fine.
Maybe. Oh, soon there's
Well, finally for the rest of the 12 o'clock slate of games, we have Rams Eagles. And before anything, I will just say this. I need AJ Brown to stop being so good, because I have feelings about a certain player, but I will be withholding them because it is week 3 and he had a decent second half of that game. I will not be saying anything mean about this guy. However, will 100% be praying on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to have a really great game against this quarterback. But before anything else, I just want to say one last thing.
You know what? I'll say who that player is. Fuck Rick Lovato. All my
True.
homies hate Rick
True.
Lovato.
No, wrong player. I was talking about fucking Jahan Dotson. You don't know me at all, man. Fucking traded for a 3rd round pick. Wow, what a fucking overkill. But yeah,
I thought you were talking about AJ Dillon.
AJ, the greatest running back of all time? No. Now, I would get it if you would think I was talking about a guy like goddamn not Jerome Hunt, Jalix Hunt, but like he's just a decent role player on that team. Fuck, I forget his quarterback. I forget the quarterback on the Eagles. Who cares? Anywho,
Was Kenny Pickett?
Oh no, that was last year. My bad.
no.
Thompson
I think it's no, I don't think it's that. I think it might be Carson Wentz. Oh wait, no, it's Nick Foles. I think it's Nick Foles actually. I believe it's Nick Foles.
You know what? I think this is something we need to Google to see who their quarterback is right now.
Oh, guys, I remember. It's Kevin Cobb. My bad. It was Kevin Cobb.
Hang on.
Kevin.
That's still a bit too far back. Sam Howell. Sam Howell is their quarterback.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how he did or anything, but anywho, back to what I was gonna say. The Rams should have won this game, but by God, that blocked field goal, man. I'm getting flashbacks to this team. I don't want to feel Chiefs flashbacks to this team. I don't want 1 second, where is it? I don't want this following sound to be associated with the Eagles. That's way too scary for me. That being said, I do believe this was another game where the Rams and Eagles both did enough to win. The Rams had a rough second half, but you're gonna hold you're gonna hold Sam Howell, Saquon, AJ Brown, fucking that great O-line. You're trying to hold all those to 7 points in one half. It's just not gonna happen. The game was going to. yeah, the dam was gonna burst at some point, and for the Rams, it did. Realistically, though, the Rams, they had 2 opportunities to win. Fucking freak blocked field goals happened twice. It happens.
Happened a lot on Sunday.
True, it happened with a lot of teams. So I'm not going to discredit the Rams for this loss because they played a very good game of football. And the only thing that happened was they just came up a little bit short at the end against the Super Bowl champions. You still have time to turn the ship around. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rams will be fine, but I gotta say, is Jordan Davis the fastest man alive? Because it sure feels like it.
Chunky boy.
Well, I mean, regardless, I think that was a pretty decent performance by quote unquote Matthew Stafford, if that's really him.
If that's a real name.
I think it might be Puka Nakua's clone. I could be wrong. But yeah, I think this Rams team is good. Eagles are immensely talented. It was a really good game. It was one of those games where had to unfortunately win, and I think the Rams, or not unfortunately, someone had to unfortunately lose, and the Rams just unfortunately came up short because God hates LA for some reason. But I still don't think it was that horrible. Now, let's get into the 3 o'clock state of games, starting with the boring ones and getting into the exciting ones. First things first, we won't talk much about this team. Guys, the Saints blow chunks. They're bad.
Oh fuck, dude! The hate, that was the biggest hate watch ever, bro. The way. Listen, bro. Gingers are black, bro, because Sam Darnold has that nigga in him, bro. All I'm saying is, that was a great hate watch. Seattle may or may not be legit, but you know they put in that work. They did what they had to do on Sunday. So
Yeah,
good shit.
When Sam Darnold said it's Seahawking time, I immediately came and started clapping.
Yes, my glorious Ginger King, spit your shit. Yeah, that was just this is what I expected. Now if we're just talking about the Saints, let's just talk about the point differential with the Bills and Saints next week. Cause holy, bro.
As we
Guys, I don't think we should be allowed to I don't think we should be allowed to show executions to national audiences again.
Listen,
I think that's
listen.
Somehow the spread has gone down. It's now 14 and a half.
How did it go down? What happened? How did it go down?
I'm sure. Yeah, it's only gone down to 14. Yeah, reassuring.
As somebody named
Spencer Rattler probably told the world he's gonna wake up on the right side of the bed, and bettors were like,
like college football like type of spread, man. Like what is this?
He says he's gonna wake up feeling dangerous.
"Fuck it."
As somebody named Spencer, I am officially revoking his Spencer privileges, and he now has to go by Michael Rattler. Fuck you.
He's gonna be. I'm calling him the Rattler, bro. The way that you're gonna fucking rattle him. But yeah, there's not much to say about this game.
Virginia wins it.
Seattle had to do what they had to do.
FSU. Come on.
Yeah, Virginia wins and everyone's storming.
Lamau.
More like FS Poo.
It got
You're ranked.
got picked off.
Lamau. They're ranked 8th.
Yeah.
Ranked 8th?
Yeah, Virginia's definitely getting ranked next week, though. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, the ACC is wide open this year. The ACC is wide.
Well, let's get to the other side. Obviously, spoiler alert: the Seahawks won on Thursday for next week, but Seattle looks like a solid team. They are very much a team I feel like that won't make the Super Bowl, but will make some very difficult make some teams very upset and angry come December and January. And unfortunately, that may have to go towards the Bears too, which
So
I
to
don't
paraphrase-
like.
So to paraphrase your 12-year-old self, the Seahawks are the new Bears.
True. Anywho, yeah, there's Seahawks are gonna have to be
Dude,
are
listen.
gonna have to be pretty good.
I just have to say one quick thing. I love looking at looking at early like season stats because like what the fuck do you mean? Like look at the AFC leader. I'm gonna post in general. Just look at the point differential for the AFC leaders compared to each other. Just take a quick glance at them. What do you mean Cincinnati's leading the division with a negative 33-point differential? Like what the fuck do you mean? How does that happen? Anyways, yeah. Seattle put in that
Bro,
work.
what is this? What is this picture of Spencer Rattler they have for the fucking Wikipedia? Oh my god.
Sam Darnold looks very
Spencer
good.
Rat Ass. That's what I'm calling him, Spencer Rat
Oh
Ass.
God. No, I agree. Darnold
Spencer
looks good.
Rat Tail. Look, man, Darnold may not be a top 10 quarterback, but he knows how to be a damn top 15 quarterback.
Buddy looks
But
like
yeah.
he got in trouble for
said-
something in his.
He said, "What do you have in your mouth?"
Open your mouth. Open your mouth. What's inside there? But yeah,
He's scared his mom's gonna whoop him.
But yeah, other than that, JSN good at football. Seahawks defense very good. Saints very bad. Oh, and I have one more agenda to push. Saints, I am on my hands and knees. I am begging you, begging you, begging you. Trade Alvin Kamara to the Bears. Trade him to the Bears.
Insert that.
Please,
Insert that
I
P-
am begging
listen,
you.
Listen, Ting, I'll give you one thing. I love that fucking what is it? That Peabody and Sherman fucking gif. Like trade him. Ooh, I love that fucking gif so much.
Ooh, you want to trade? You want to trade him to the Bears so bad?
be right
You want to
back,
trade him
chat.
to the Bears so bad? Well, we got a couple more teams. Well, guys, he made his way back to the train.
Duval.
How did you get back on this? How'd you get back in the wagon?
Me?
How'd you get back in the wagon? We ate you.
But then I lived. Somehow
Nick,
Jugger returned.
You have
Nick,
to realize,
did you put in the double
Pagan,
tap?
through God,
Nick, did you put in the
through God,
fucking
all
double
things
tap?
are possible. So write that one down.
Yeah, if you were truly based, then
Nick,
you'd be able
what
to
did I
use,
say?
Moonbeam.
Oh. Well, anywho, here's
Listen, man. Listen,
Jugger.
man. Dude, he's a Yankees fan. You can't digest Yankees fans.
Anyway, we were just talking about
Yeah,
how
you
the
can't
Saints
get this
got
nasty
completely
piece of the Bronx out of
spatchcocked.
you. You just puke.
Oh.
When did
Well-
this become about Vor? Anyway, football.
We
How
just
do you
finished
feel about
talking
the
about
Saints?
the Saints.
With the first pick of the 2025 NFL draft, the New Orleans Saints select. That's how I feel. But considering that I just said that's going to be like the third pick, or we're going to win like 3 or 4 gimmick games.
That's 2025 was this year. Are you saying they're going to be so bad they travel in time to get
Sure,
the first
screw it.
overall?
Why not? Why not? We're going to go freaking 0-19, and that doesn't even exist yet.
It will soon in this great NFL landscape.
Yeah, in like
You're
5
actually
years,
gonna-
we're going to just get week 8. We're going to get like an 18-game season, then a 19-game season, then eventually we're going to have 82 games, and these football players are going to have to roll around in wheelchairs.
It'd be like
No, you're
Well,
actually
that-
gonna
It's gonna be
you're actually gonna be winning negative games. So
Yeah, the NFL's going to come
unlimited
back for
games,
bounty
but
gate
no
and start
games?
taking wins away.
Okay, so normally I would talk about the Cowboys and Bears next, but Ren's out of here, and I want him to sit through us talking about the Bears because that annoys him. So instead, we're going to be talking about the Cardinals and Niners. Spoiler alert: the Cardinals lost on Thursday, but I'm just gonna say this now. God, both these teams are fraudulent as fuck.
One's
Okay,
injured into oblivion, the other just played like the Saints for week 1 and barely beat them.
They both
I'm
played the
gonna
Saints, funny enough.
actually hop out right now because like I took some melatonin and I can feel
Bro,
myself
gotta go
fading.
blanky mode.
Bro,
Yeah.
going blanky mode. Well, good night.
Yeah.
Anywho, back on topic. God, I'm sorry, man. This Niners team does not inspire confidence in me, especially after losing Nick Bosa. I just don't have faith in them.
Yeah, I have faith in the coaching staff because Shanahan and Sal are getting everything they can get out of this roster, but I don't have faith in the Niners roster staying alive. But I will say this in positive for the Niners. Mac Jones did what he had to do, and Ricky Pearsall looks really good.
An exciting white. Who'd have thought? Do we have white Julio Jones in the building right now?
And also, like and hey, Brock Purdy's coming back, so he's coming back. Like it's
True, it is an upgrade over Mac Jones, but in a division where I think Seattle and the Rams have very, very good defenses, I get the Niners did beat them, but I'm not sold on the Niners. Plus, they have to play. I get they have to play both South teams, and that should realistically help them out a little bit. But the Colts have a good defense. Jaguars definitely have a good defense. Bucks are good, and of course, the rest of the South are kind of questionable. It's just, I want to trust the Niners, but I can't just yet. But I will tell them, I will say this, I do think just because of how easy their schedule is and going up against teams like the Saints, Panthers, Giants, Cardinals, Browns, like, I do think this team is going to be in postseason talks come later in the season, and having a Week 14 bye could be very beneficial for them, considering how injured they've been so far. If it doesn't matter how you get into first place, if you're limping in first place, you're in first place. But I'm just not sold. And that Cardinals team, man, Kyler has fallen off a cliff. All things considered, he has not played like Kyler Murray at all.
Yeah, we'll get to the Cardinals another time because I think there was a different game that showed those problems more than this game would, but that's for another day.
Yeah, the only other thing I'll say is James Conner might have played his last game in the NFL with that unfortunate injury just because running backs are weird in the NFL. Hopefully everything's fine with him and he'll be able to live a normal life. It's just, it kind of sucks. Well, after that game, since Ren's not back, we have Broncos-Chargers. I think Justin Herbert is my MVP of the season so far.
I'd still say Allen, but Justin Herbert's in the conversation right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like,
I don't know, man. I listen, man. Could Daniel Jones win MVP? Could Daniel Jones?
I
He's in
mean,
it
he's
too.
definitely winning comeback player of the year. That's for damn sure.
I do firmly believe that. I feel like Baker's gonna win MVP this year. At least, I think.
He's got a shot at it.
Alright, what's happening?
What the fuck was that?
Nothing much.
The fuck was that? The fuck was that?
Monokuma appears. Monokuma appears. That's what it does.
Oh yeah.
When he appears, he goes.
I mean, the funny thing about the Broncos Chargers game is I feel like the Broncos, they had the Chargers right where they wanted them because they really, they got a lot out of what they needed. They did a lot of what they needed to do in the second half, and they had a chance. They had so many chances to win this game, but they just weren't able to take advantage of it. And the Chargers feels like ever since ever since, well, granted, it's only a 3-game sample size, but it really feels like from this and the last season, Chargers have had the Broncos number with Harbaugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chargers have been playing very what they played the Chiefs, Broncos, and who else did they play? The Colts? No, they didn't play the Colts. No,
Raiders,
Raiders.
Monday
So
night.
like it's like two good, pretty decent teams in the Raiders, but like the Chargers, I feel like this could be the with the how they're granted you like you said it's a small sample size. This could be the year the Chargers like make some noise. Like they have not made it to a divisional game, have they? Divisional round game, have they? In
In a
the
while,
Justin
they
Herbert
haven't done it.
in the Justin Herbert
Yeah,
era.
not in the Justin Herbert era, because the last time they did was 2018 when Philip Rivers was still their quarterback. But I mean, the Chargers,
They
like
can
the
make some noise.
Chargers, they're doing things that the Chargers usually don't do, and that's good things.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at the footage of the UVA. Just the way the crowd just immediately rushes after the.
They were
play.
already on
Yeah.
the field. They were just waiting for overtime to end.
Like the moment that happened, they all stormed on that field. I mean, I hope that Florida State player is okay. I hope that receiver got out of there because the millisecond that happened, they all came over.
Like they were.
Yeah,
hungry, but
they're getting a big fine from the ACC.
it's like it was Black Friday, man. It's like it was just like.
Y'all remember
Yeah.
Black Friday?
God, Black
When I was
Friday?
actually
Well,
like,
no.
I remember my first Black Friday. I wasn't there, but I was watching on the news the day after Thanksgiving. You know, I'm a kid in my little freaking turkey coma. I wake up. It's like 4 or 5 a.m. I'm watching the morning news, and I see hordes and hordes of people going into whatever big box store to buy. I don't know what people were buying back then. Xbox 360s.
I've never really experienced Black Friday. I've never really went shopping. So anytime I think of Black Friday now, I think of football. I'm like, oh fuck, this is a football game.
Black Friday is overrated as fuck. You get half-baked deals for the most part. I mean, granted, I got my PC that on Black Friday last year, but still, it's just
I don't know if
whatever.
I've bought anything Black
I mean, I
Friday
feel like with
related.
Black Friday, I feel like especially in the age where you can just basically get everything you need online. Like Black Friday's pretty much useless.
Yeah, Cyber Monday's better because Amazon's so fucking corporately bankrupt that they could fucking put negative 50% off on anything and still make a profit because everyone has Amazon Prime. But back onto topic, Bo Nix still did not impress me this game. He had like both of them with Cortland Sutton.
Bo Nix, I made
My
a fucking
man, he
intro
was
for
just
you.
dinking and dunking.
I made an intro for you. I said Bo leave. I put on the fucking stupid voice of that fucker Kokichi for you. I did all this shit for you, Bo Nix. Don't soil me, bro. I'm trying to Bo leave, man. Don't soil me, bro.
Yeah,
He's selling you. He's
Yeah.
selling you.
yeah, Bo Nix was a grand old 3, I believe, for 10 for passes across 10 yards. That is not good. I'm sorry, I don't have faith in Bo Nix. I feel like from last season to now, he's definitely in a sophomore slump-esque sort of period. But like, I don't know, man. That Titans game was pretty bad. That Colts game with that interception was pretty bad. And then this game, he didn't really show up. I don't think Bo Nix has to be like a world beater or anything, but he.
As long as he's not a wife beater.
Like
And I
a
don't
game
think he's doing that.
manager. Like he needs to be a game manager. Like the thing I remember, he was great at Oregon was he was very accurate with his passes, and it feels like something that's really been plaguing both so far. Is he's been very inaccurate so far. And granted, sophomore slumps happen, but it really feels like that accuracy problem
He's
is
saying you overthrows,
going to keep
man.
getting talked about.
Yeah.
It shows otherwise.
This doesn't mean anything, but he does have the 27th. He's 27th in pass completion in the NFL, and he's also 30th in passing yards in the NFL per game. Bo Nix has been very, very weak, and he has a phenomenal O-line. There's still time for him to recover, but I'm just gonna say this. I don't think the boner is up. I think he might have to get some he might have to get some fucking what
Viagra.
is it called? He
Viagra.
might have to get some be a very good game against, I believe they play the Bengals. Look,
Yep,
look,
Monday night.
look, a good look, man. Sometimes after a good little browning, you can get it right back up. But I don't think that Bo Nix
Some
will be.
browning, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that Bo Nix is ready. Also, going 2 for 13 on third down was very rough. His favorite team of all time, the Chicago Bears, as they took their belt out, plopped their dick out over Dak Prescott's face, fucking beat his ass, licked the belt, beat his ass again, as they stormed to a 31-14 win in Chicago. Man, that game made me so happy.
Matt Eberflus is a fucking bitch.
Matt Eberflus is worse than Mark Trestman. I'm tired of believing he's not.
Oh no, he was. He was worse than him. Guess what? He got to experience belt the ass last week. He got to finally experience that shit from us.
True.
It's like that clip.
And you want to know the
It's
greatest
like that
part?
clip of John Cena taking out his belt and beating the Miz with. I love that one where it's like it's the happiest time of the year and just starts like.
Listen, that is like that is like literally like I will say that's the best development job that he has ever done for Caleb Williams. What you saw was what he should have been doing from the start.
You want to know the greatest part about that game? Dak Prescott had a good game, and our defense managed him to hold them to 14 points. The Cowboys scored 1 touchdown all game. You want to know what else? You want to know something? I look back into last year. Granted, you may say, well, that's with Micah Parsons. I don't fucking care. I believe I look it up, and only 4 teams held the Cowboys to 14 points or less. That would be the Lions once, the Eagles twice, and I believe the Texans. Yeah, the Lions once, Eagles twice, and the Texans. All of them were playoff teams last year. So, to all the people out there saying like that win was against a very weak Dallas team going into it, CeeDee Lamb may have been out for most of the game, but people forget that George Pickens was traded to the Cowboys for a reason. He is a good wide receiver and hard to lock down. The Bears had a very good game against Dallas, and all things considered, really washed the stench of that Lions game. On Dallas's side, rough.
Yeah, I mean,
All I gotta say, rough.
like I know we said our stuff earlier about the Packers, but I am not confident about Dallas going and having to face Green Bay because you're without CeeDee Lamb. Your O-line's really injured because you've already lost Cooper Beebe, and you've lost Tyler Booker now. So your O-line, which really had issues, it's not going to get any better for Dallas going up against a Packers defense featuring a player that's going to be very angry at you. And it's like Dallas is. I feel like this is this is where the real challenges for Brian Schottenheimer begin. Like this stretch right here is where it truly begins for him as a coach.
Yeah. And last but not least, I just want to say this real quick. For all the people that give Tremaine Edmonds shit on Twitter.com and don't know anything about a fucking coverage linebacker, he got 2 fucking picks today against Dak Prescott. Hold his fucking nuts, Bears Twitter. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, one of them was because Kenny Pickett forgot how to catch a ball. One of them was
George
Right,
Pickens, but
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Still, my point stands.
my bad.
All good.
No,
I mean,
you're fine.
Edmonds needed that game. He needed that game badly.
Also, you know who needed that game too? Tyreek Stevenson. He had one of his better games as a as
He got like
a
yeah,
Bear.
he like took the ball, like still running with
He
it.
snatched
Like
that
he
shit.
just stole it from him.
Yeah, and I love his entire quote too. He was like, he didn't want the football, so I just took it from him. That unironically is so
I'll be right back.
hard. Oh, he didn't want the football, so I just took it from him. But yeah, pretty much, very good game for the Bears. Now, you need to go to Vegas and do it again. Have consistency.
Yeah, again, the issue is that like a lot of their players are hurt right now. At least a lot of their like, well, Darnell Wright's out, uh,
Yep.
and of course we still have no idea what. And Jalen Johnson, we still like he's gonna be out for a while now, so we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said he'll be back, I think, later in the season for a playoff push. Currently, the only people that are out for next game are Edwards, Jarrett, and Wright. Kyler Gordon is questionable, which gives me a lot more hope that there's a good shot he may play. But at the very least, you are probably going to get these people healthy. As pissed as I was that we got the Week 5 bye, looking at how injured this team is, it's probably a blessing in disguise. Because Swift's hurt, Loveland got hurt, Gordon's hurt, Wright, Jarrett, Edwards. Like that,
Yeah.
we could really use that bye right now.
Yeah, like even
But
with
all
the
things,
injuries though, this is still a very winnable game against the Raiders, and considering how the Raiders O line has been playing, I'm really hoping for a big game from the Bears pass rush.
the Bears went up against, I believe they said, three of the best offensive lines so far this season in football in terms of rush win, pass rush win rates, essentially. And you want to know who was like dead last in that? The Raiders. So the Bears go from playing some of the best lines to some of the worst ones. I think this will be a good game, and I definitely feel like this team needs to get a lot of sacks. All
Yeah.
that's considered, time to go into the next one. Are either of these teams panicking? I believe we forgot to do that for Broncos Chargers. Chargers, no. Broncos, we'll see. I think we also forgot Cardinals Niners. Cardinals, in hindsight now, yes. For the Niners, probably not, but we'll see.
You're
And now for
just
Bears
vibing,
Cowboys.
basically.
Bears Cowboys, oddly enough, I think they're both must win.
No, I don't really say that.
I still think it's a wait and see, but I definitely think in Dallas's case, especially with the injuries you have now, and the fact that it's the Packers, which, fun fact, by the way, I just want to get this out real quickly. Cowboys haven't beaten the Packers at home since 2007.
Mm.
That's a fun fact.
And looks like that streak's gonna continue. Unless we get last week's Packers, which in that case,
Please jinx,
congratulations, Scooter Magruder.
He's gonna jinx it, chat. As you can see right now, we're delaying this a little bit because we don't want to talk about either of these next two teams because they play the most boring football imaginable. And I'm not talking about the Eagles, I'm talking about the New York Giants and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Both of these teams should honestly just be contracted, man.
No one won this game. The Chiefs just lost less, you know. The Chiefs.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, man. Keeping it a one-score game with the New York Giants in the fourth quarter, no. You don't get to go up there and be on your high horse and be like, we're this, we're that. No. You're very fraudulent.
Well,
This
again,
is
you gotta wait. You gotta wait.
I
And see
still
until-
refuse to call the Chiefs dead until they're eliminated from playoff contention. All right, we've been down this road before with the Chiefs, and before them the Patriots. All right,
Yeah.
like a vampire, you gotta stab it in the heart.
I
You
will
know what
say
is
this.
dead though? You know what is dead though? Actually,
The
Tegan, go
running
ahead.
game. the running game?
Yes, actually, yes. But also go ahead.
What are we talking
Uh,
about?
Chiefs, Giants.
Right,
I was just gonna say this. The Chiefs are bad now. They are bad now, but that doesn't mean they can't get good in the future.
Oh, yeah, they can
I
get
thought about
better,
this earlier
but-
today, but I want to say this now. I do not care what people say. The Chiefs are a bad team as of right now. Friday, September 16th, at 8:18 at 10:18 CST. Does not mean they can't
September
be good in the
26th, yeah.
future. Yeah, does not mean they can't be better in the future. But it means for now they are not good. They have to fix their mistakes, and they have to stop playing this kind of football. Because this kind of football is boring, it's not good, and it's not even winning games. You've won one.
That's not really a win, it's just where you didn't lose.
Yeah.
But you know what is dead? Because the Chiefs aren't dead, but you know what is? Russell Wilson.
High
Well, he's not-
knees! High knees!
He needs to go to the great big moon ball in the sky, man.
He's not like
What's up?
nothing.
Oh.
Sorry, I like now it's confirmed now that Jackson Dart is now coming in as quarterback for the New York Giants. And man, like really that early? Like why did you sign Jameis then? Like what like I feel like you should have done that too if Russell is that bad. And I just don't believe that Dart should be starting, especially this early. Like he's
Oh, no.
gonna die there.
Yeah, everyone, I think this is the first time everyone has looked at this and been like, yeah, he's just gonna die. I feel so bad for Dart, because he doesn't even have a chance. He's gonna get put behind one of the worst offensive lines in football, and the only thing he will really have to his name is an above-average receiving core with a potential top 10 wide receiver in football, pending, and a guy named Cam Skibbity. That's all he has. And he's supposed to take this team somewhere. He's cooked.
It's just crazy to me. Like, the Giants, like, I can understand that Dart was going to get his time at some point, but, like, you're throwing him in against one of the best defenses in the Chargers. Like, the Chargers are one of the best defenses in football, and you are making Jackson Dart have his first start against that defense with a Giants offense that looks as bad as it has so far. It's like this has all the makings of a confidence killer. Like, I understand Russ deserved to be benched. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna deny that, especially after whatever the hell he was doing to end the game. Like, that was the 3 straight balls out of the end zone. Like, what the hell was he cooking? What the hell was he cooking? But, like, you couldn't at least put Jameis in.
Insert that fucking image of the cereal with hot dogs in it. What is he cooking?
Like,
That's
like,
not what
you
he
couldn't.
wanted to cook. That's not what
That's not what he wanted to cook.
No,
But, like, it's
Nick, it
just
doesn't even get better. I looked at the next couple of games. He has the Chargers, obviously, and he has the Saints afterwards. Which, okay, the Saints have a decent defense in my mind, but yeah, that's fine. Whatever. His next 3 games after that, the Eagles on Thursday Night Football, the
a short
Broncos
week.
in Denver, and then the Eagles in Philadelphia.
Ooh.
If
Like, you couldn't
he
at least. Like, you couldn't at least start Jameis for some of these games. You couldn't have Jameis try and get revenge against the Saints finally. You couldn't
Well,
have that
Brian
happen?
Dable's trying to save his job. That's why.
Listen, man, we
By
got jobs
killing
to
the
save.
the
Hale.
quarterback of the future. Okay, man.
We got jobs to save here, man. Like this is we can't.
Listen, he's trying to save his job. It's probably going to fail miserably, but that's the NFL for you.
I've never seen people cast prayers for a man who hasn't even played an NFL game yet. it is truly insane.
That's
I
crazy.
I just it's rough too. And the thing is, I think that Giants defense is very good. I just don't get. I just don't get the why you throw Darden over Jameis.
The
Or
front,
even
here's the thing, the
fucking
Giants
re-sign
front
DeVito
seven.
if you're gonna do that shit.
I mean, here's the thing: the Giants' front seven is very good. Their secondary hasn't been really hasn't been good so far, and granted, a lot of that can be seen with how bad their defense was against Dallas. And granted, I saw so many Giants fans calling for their defensive coordinator to be fired after that game, which completely understandable because you should not be doing that against Dallas. But I do feel like the Giants overall, regardless of how good their D line is, it's not going to matter when their offense is just
Running for
it
their lives.
yeah, running for your lives, like playing as bad as you were against the Chiefs and the Commanders. It's just not going to matter.
Yeah. To Jackson Dart, I hope you don't die. I'm sorry you're put in this situation. Unfortunately, you will be blood sacrificed.
He will look so good in a Vikings uniform, man.
No. Anywho,
Wouldn't be the
moving
first
on.
quarterback that played in MetLife to start for them.
True. Well, guys, we're down to our last team, and that's, I mean, oh, wait, I forgot. Are the Giants fucked? Yes.
Yeah.
Are the Chiefs fucked?
No,
Slightly
but who are the Chiefs playing
No.
this week?
Ravens.
The Ravens.
Raven.
Yeah, they're going 1-3.
Ooh.
Mm.
I don't
Maybe.
know. I don't know.
It's a rough
Listen,
game to
man,
pick.
Listen, man,
game
both
to
thing
both
is-
teams are kind of going through it right now.
Yeah,
One
but at
team's
least the
going
Ravens
one-
are getting quality losses.
Yeah, the Notre Dame effect. The Notre Dame effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. They're still ranked despite being like 1-2.
Yeah, it sucks for them. Well, guys, we have our last matchup for tonight.
Wait,
Lions
hold on.
Ravens.
I have one thing to say before we start off. This game can be summarized in a famous philosopher once said. It's only 4 sentences. How can you call it a move when you have no motion? You can't call it a movement when you have no motion. None of these niggas have motion except for me. That's why I'm the movement, because I have motion. That can summarize this game. Jared Goff has that
A great
motion.
Mexican philosopher indeed.
Jared
I
Goff
don't
has
think
that
Jared
motion.
Goff. I don't think it was more Jared Goff had that motion, but rather fucking Detroit's running back room could
Yeah,
have
that two-headed monster they have in Detroit is going to be the reason they go to the Super Bowl if they do this year. They are so good at running the ball. They are so deadly at running the ball, bro. And Derrick Henry, man. Oh man, Uncle.
Listen, I'm not playing it yet, but there is just a quiet, very quiet murmur of "Viva la Vida."
Yeah. Oh no. If
Very
you want to know,
quiet. No, it's very quiet. Don't worry.
The thing is that he's not even. He's just got into like very inopportune like situations, man. Like
yeah, like
it's
both
really
of them was some dude ran up right behind him and fucking punched the ball right behind him. It happens sometimes. First time it happened, it was kind of funny. Second time, it's now kind of concerning. Now, I swear to God, if the fuck ass cheese, I don't even know who would fucking do it. Like, if fucking like some goddamn guy like fucking Drew Tranquil gets a goddamn forced fumble on Derrick Henry, I'm going to cause so much chaos in the Baltimore Ravens organization that it will be. I will have a Wikipedia page by the end of that night.
I'm gonna
Congrats
piss
on the
his
terrorism,
fucking-
buddy.
I'm gonna piss on his desk.
But yeah, this Lions team looks a lot better from that first game against Green Bay. You know what? If Green Bay gets their Cleveland game, I will say this: the Lions basically get that game against the Packers so far, but they've already used up their free token. you have to put belt to ass on the Browns. If you make it close, I'm gonna have to start bringing up questions again. I need
Where's
them to
been
be convincing.
speaking of belt to ass, it needs to be said. I have not seen the Ravens O-line get dominated that badly in a very long time.
Yeah, like
7
against
sacks.
Lamar of all people. Like
Like
he's one
7
of the
sacks.
7 sacks is
like
a
he's
lot.
one of the best to avoid
I mean,
those. You know,
Lamar
like
took like maybe 1 or 2 bad sacks last game, and I can say that. But like, I don't think 1 or 2 sacks negate the 5. I mean, negates the 7 that was given to him. And you want
Like-
to know the craziest thing? Lamar had a great game still.
like
Yeah.
is it like I know like people have been saying this, but like John Harbaugh is he on the hot seat now? Is he?
I think if they,
some
I
point
think
If
if
it
they,
has to
Kyle
happen.
Shanahan isn't on the hot seat, I don't think he is. But I
mean,
think you have to
it's the
question
same
it.
dilemma. It's the same dilemma as Tomlin. Like Harbaugh and Tomlin are pretty much the same dilemma. Where
they're pretty much the same.
it feels
coach,
like, you know,
man.
like it's the same frustrations. It's the same constant shit. But it never really seems like there's a chance the Steelers or Ravens will fire either of them. But
It's like
I mean,
they just like look at them and just like better than nothing. It's better than
yeah,
like
it's their
No,
property. Pretty
it's
much.
the Joe Flacco complexion where it's like, well, we don't
I mean, it
really
could be
have anyone
worse.
else. Right.
it could,
I mean, we could give Matt Patricia an interview.
I mean, you know, the same with Baltimore. I mean, Lamar played great, and the offense still put up 30. But I really feel like the Lions' defense did a very good job neutralizing.
yeah, but it
that
was a
offense.
very like it was very like unconvincing though. Like it was like a like the scoreboard doesn't show it justice. Like it like
Oh yeah,
like the Lions dominated that game.
like they did everything they needed to do.
Disagree. Lions dominated the fourth quarter. I think 100% once the fourth quarter hit, the entire game changed. But it was tied after the third. It was back and forth
It was
throughout most of the game.
But I still feel like Detroit's defense, it did everything it needed to do. And
I think
speaking of
it's the,
defenses,
I think it's the case that if say like the Ravens were like, I don't know, like I don't know, what's a bad ape? The Raiders, the Lions would have like put belt to ass, but like there's like this is still a very good team, and we handled a very good team to like at our level, like, you know, type thing.
yeah.
I
Well,
will
speaking
say
of
this.
defenses, sorry, I just want to get this out there. Speaking of defenses, we need to have a conversation about the Ravens defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real quick, I just wanted to say before we get into that, the game was close. What really turned the game around was the Derrick Henry fumble. After the fumble happened, game was over. But I'm not gonna fault the Ravens for playing 3.5 good quarters of football. They played a really bad half quarter of football, and it really fucked them over. However, the Lions still won very handily. But yes, back to Baltimore's defense. They have no pass rush. They have none. 0 sacks. I get Detroit's offense is good, but 0 sacks is rough. Especially when you have guys like fucking Owe, you have Van Noy, who came off one of his best seasons. You have Mike Green. You have fucking John Jenkins. You have so many people.
I love that fucking.
Not to mention too, fucking Marlon Humphreys was getting cooked all game. This defense, man. The only good player on this team, I think, is Roquan Smith and and Kyle Hamilton. Other than that, I don't know who else you would really call great on this team.
It's just, you know, on paper, this is a defense that should work very well. I mean, the defense was a lot better to end the year last year after it struggled early on, but it just feels like it's regressed to where it was early on last year. And it's like, it's seeing this defense is like, you know, this is why you should have won that Super Bowl when you still had Mike McDonald around.
The Ravens are 3rd in sacks on the year this year. You want to know something in reference? The Chicago Bears, one of the worst pass rushes in the NFL currently, has 5. And they played against the Vikings, the Lions, and the Cowboys. 3 very good offensive line heavy teams. The Cowboys have more sacks than the Dolphins do. The Cowboys. The fucking Dolphins have more sacks. The goddamn Bengals have. They're getting no pressure on the quarterback. They're fucking. They're fucking dead last in offensive touchdowns allowed. They've allowed 12 so far this year. And not to mention, too, to cap it all off, they're third to last in the running game, second to last in the passing game on defense, and they've allowed the second most points in the NFL. Not to mention, too, they're not even taking the ball away. They have I think, I want to say 2 turnovers on the year. Yeah, they have 2 turnovers on the year. That's not good. 2 takeaways on the year. Not good. This defense is struggling, and they might have to be one of those teams who goes into the trade deadline and get as much help they can. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much longer the Ravens have left for a Super Bowl window. I get Lamar's very good and all, but if you're not keeping up with the Lions anymore, a team who I think was it last year or was it the year before? I think it was the year before. A team during 2023? No, maybe it may have been 2022. Probably. But yeah, this is a team that you handily beat like a while
It was
ago.
2023.
2023. Yeah, this was a team that you handily beated like 2 years ago. And granted, that Lions team, if I remember correctly, they almost made it to the fucking Super Bowl. They were a fucking miraculous catch away from the Super Bowl. And this is how you show against them now? The Ravens need help badly. Because if they don't fix their shit soon, it's not gonna go too well.
Yeah, I don't. That was a a game that could have gone either way, and the fumble and then just the pounding of the Lions rock, man. The Ravens are definitely not fraud alert, but like, hey, you guys should have won these games. Like the Bills game was a game you should have won that game. There was no reason. The Lions is like, the Lions were keeping head to head, and a fumble changed the tide of the game, but like, I think they're still like top 5 teams in the NFL, but like I feel like, but it's like, or at least definitely in the AFC side, but it's like, hey, y'all keep having these like bad games like this. That fraud alert is that pick up the phone, baby, because that fraud may be calling. Fraud watch may be called.
And you want to know the one thing that I will say about this? I think the Ravens are still probably the only other team outside of the Colts, Bills, and Chargers where I can say I have confidence in them. And even then, they're playing like this. And
They're
this
still
is
the team to beat in the North.
Yeah, and I think that's just something to say about the rest of this conference. Like, I think the AFC is due for a bad year. Like, I'm looking at their record right now, and I get it's week 3. That shouldn't really matter. But currently, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams under 500. That's not good. And then, guess what other teams you have above 500? The Steelers, who have looked very fraudulent. The Bengals, and then you have the Jaguars, which, who fucking knows what the hell they're on. The AFC looks desperado, dude.
Yeah, the AFC does feel like it's like this could be anyone's, anyone could really win. Well, for the most part, like, hey, you can win your division, or at least definitely sneak into a wild card spot. Depending.
there's 7 and 10 potential wildcard teams in this conference right now. Maybe the Chiefs get their shit together. But after them, I don't know who else gets their shit together. Because it's a grab bag. Do the Bengals aren't getting their shit together. The Steelers definitely aren't. The fucking Raiders looked desperate. The Broncos have lost very much heartbreaking games, and Bo Nix does not look like an amazing quarterback. The Patriots are still a little rusty. The Browns don't have a quarterback. The Jets, Dolphins, Texans, and Titans are all a unique kind of suck. I don't know what to feel about this division. And compared to the NFC, this is a rough division. This is a rough conference to be in right now. For reference, there are only 2 0-3 teams in the NFC, and there's only 4 1-2 teams in the NFC. And granted, there's like 2 or 3 NFC teams who could still make a fight just because of how good their offenses are, or how well they are ran. Regardless, it's time to ask the question. The Lions aren't fucked or anything. They're fine.
Oh!
What are we thinking about the Ravens?
They need more time. They're not fucked. They just need more. We need to see more of them because it's like at first it went from a game you really should have won in week 1, a game that you did win, you handled business, and a game that like maybe take off that fumble, you could have won that game. You know, so it's still like, You have like bad
need
to
more
good to
time.
medium. So we need more time in the oven to see how they look like.
Yeah, they
Honest to
need
God.
more time, but it does feel. I feel like the Ravens have a lot of narratives that have been going on for a good while, and if they want to break one of those narratives, then they go out there and beat the Chiefs this Sunday. But will they do it? Who knows?
Last thing I want to say about this Ravens team. Their next couple opponents are the Chiefs, Texans, Rams, Bears, and Dolphins. There is no, and I mean no reason why you can't potentially beat every single one of those teams. But the issue is, what Ravens are we going to get? Are we going to get the Ravens whose defense doesn't want to show up? The Ravens whose offense decides to implode at the worst moment possible? Or are we going to get the Ravens who know how to beat shit teams and put them into the ground? I am very concerned about this Ravens team. I still think they'll pull around, and I still think they're one of the better teams. But the stomping that Detroit gave you in that second half of the fourth quarter was rough. But with all that being said, that'll do it for us for our Week 3 recap of the NFL. I don't know what the fuck we're going to be doing, if we are doing anything tomorrow. If we do, we'll let you know. Any other things that you guys want to say real quick before we end stream?
I've let out all my thoughts. Do better, Falcon. Jesus Christ, do the fuck better.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna let everyone know. Pray for the Saints. They're going to get the most eternal belt to ass to all time. You see what AJ Styles is doing right there? He's gonna do that to the Saints. The Bills are gonna do that to the Saints on Sunday. It's not gonna look good. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Hang on.
And
I want to add one thing about that Saints game before we go off. I'm probably the only person on the planet that thinks the Bills aren't going to completely belt them, mostly because of what we saw out of the Dolphins game.
I can also
Obviously
say that,
the Bills are going to win.
Listen, man, if they can, if they can't go against the Seahawks, like I have no faith
that they would go do well against the Bills. You know.
And
I
it's
think- I think
at
it
I
may-
just don't
Buffalo,
trust the Bills'
dude.
defense. That's all. I
Yeah,
think the
that's the
Saints are
thing. The
gonna
Bills defense. I
get a
think
bunch
I
of
think it can
free
be close.
scores.
I think I give them the first quarter. I think it'll be competitive. But after once Allen and Cook start
Cooking.
start cooking,
Oh
bro. Like the
man,
Saints are done
who's
for,
ready
bro.
for UCLA Northwestern tomorrow? Oh,
Oh,
I am.
the night before UCLA versus Northwestern, and it's just that one clip from Step Brothers of that
Listen,
thing.
dude, y'all not ready for. Listen, y'all ready to get some real hashtag mean tomorrow. Bama and Georgia. Saturday Night Football, baby.
But yeah,
we'll watch it. I'll have it streaming.
Yep. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and the Padres are winning right now.
yep.
Now,
Yep.
they are trying to make sure that they're trying to make sure that we don't get a first round bye.
I mean, they still got to win out to do that, and
True. But still, good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.